All right, everyone, and welcome in. Yep, we are back for a Friday Night Fights on a Saturday. Um, Good to see everyone else who's already sticking out in chat. We got Canadian Bear, Bernard's checking in, X Todd, of course. Bernard, you got beat by the top comment by Canadian Bear. Disappointed. Chronic Kanaka, Strange Event is here. Justice is here. Patrick's here. Hello. Andrew, good evening. Patrick, good morning. Yep, makes sense. Aaron Gallagher's checking in, and of course, Stan Parks for Saturday Night Fights begins. We have a wonderful game to go on tonight. As you can tell, it is me here alone in the studio, so please keep the chat going so I've got some people to talk to and I'm not lonely all night. But as you can see, we've got a good fight going on between Sean, Mr. Average Morris. I'm sure we will see lots of average. I've heard some amazing stories already that we'll probably share later of some very average dice. And we have Jace Shorty Shorts Ryan back by request because we all know we want to see those legs. But before we hop right in, we're going to go through our social medias real quick. So as you can tell, you're here watching us on YouTube, but you can also check us out at Facebook at Star Wars Legion Friday Night Fights. Please do check out the Patreon at the Terrain Studio for lots of tutorials and all terrain help. And there are some other stuff that we do on there that we'll get to in a bit. And of course, Twitter and Instagram at Legion_FNF. Yep, Bernard, you did beat Tom Walker, so that we'll count that as a win. There you go. That is the win. Uh, but as we were talking about with the Patreon, there is of course the support perks of the card sleeves, of which we still have some packs right here. And if you go onto Patreon, there is a tier where if you sign up, you will get these. We aren't selling these. It's just you subscribe to the Patreon at the tier. You can quit right after for the 1 month too, if all you want is to get these. But that's how you get these. And of course, we will have more things coming out there as well. And of course, we do want to give a big shout out to everyone who has already supported the show, which is Bernard, Sean Siebert, JD Nielsen, Stan Parks, Graham Cull, Ton Honeycutt, Richard Simpson, Jacob Witt, Ryan, of course, enemy of the show, Donnie Collins, um, and then as well as everybody on our Patreon that you can also see listed there. And of course, if you would like your name to be added onto here, you can just PayPal the Terrain Studio 2019 at gmail.com. And all of that will be going towards our new goal right now, which is 24% complete, which is to fund this PTZ camera, which will just give us an extra camera, get us some additional angles, and a couple of better shots for you guys for all of the shows. Again, everything that gets given on Patreon and on in donations, we like to put back into the show for you guys. But without further ado, let's head into the list that we got here. So, coming in red player, we have Sean at exactly 800 points, 9 activations, and we get to see Lando. I actually don't think we've seen Lando on Friday Night Fights before.
We have not. I had to make him today.
Yeah, okay. Sean had to build Lando today. So and make the screen for him. So we've got Lando with improvised orders, prepared supplies, which lets him just have a dodge for whenever he wants it, as well as up close and personal, which works amazing with Gunslinger. For those of you who don't know, Gunslinger lets you trigger up close and personal twice because it is 2 separate attacks. So very cool. That is can become a tanky Lando. Of course, he has Contingency 3, Covert Ops, Sharpshooter 2, Flawed, and Uncanny Lock 2. And I'm sure we'll get to see that Flaw card come into play hopefully later in the game. We've got 2 AA5 speeder trucks, one of them with Shriv, a refurbished Gonk droid, heavy laser cannon, unorthodox tactician, and onboard's comm channel for a meaty 134 points. And the other truck has the reckless driver, so we're going to see some nice compulsories, unstable astromech, quad laser, backworld medic, and an onboard comms channel. And I'm very certain that those 2 speeder trucks are likely going to be carrying these 2 units of Wookiees that both have battle shields, into the fray, targeting scopes, and tenacity on them. And then to round it out, we've got, of course, the required core of 2 naked Rebel Troopers and 2 Rebel Troopers with medical droids, likely to heal up those Wookiees and keep them fighting. Very interesting list going against another interesting list for our blue player of Mr. Shorty Shorts here at 798, who's running 8 activations. So low activations on both lists tonight. But we have Obi-Wan Kenobi with push, barrier, and offensive defensive stance. Good loadout for Kenobi. We've got Padme with vigilance. Then we have Clone Captain Rex with up close and personal, again for that gunslinger. Works amazing. Vigilance as well, and a jetpack on him. Love the jetpack on Rex. R2D2, we've got all the main characters you'd want, and then a phase 1 with 2 phase 1s with DC 15s, 1 phase 1 with a Z6 and recon intel, and a phase 1 with 5s, recon intel, and the specialist to give it an aim whenever it would like. And with that, we're just going to hop over to the overhead cam here, and the guys have already finished deploying, so they are waiting in on us. But we're just going to get them to point out where they've deployed right now, so we can get a quick view of that.
You can go first if you want, Jace. Do you want me to talk or do you?
Yep, you can talk, Jace. We got you mic'd up.
All right. So I've got one clone unit here with 5s and a specialist on the hostage.
Yes, I guess I should mention before you go on, we did get hostage exchange, long march, and fortified position. So you see all the barricades, everyone's far away, and of course scouting party on that hostage, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can just pop up the scoreboard too, Jace.
Yep, real good.
And then Obi-Wan Kenobi, another unit of clones. This one has a DC 15. Then Padme, Rex, Z6 clone unit, DC 15 clone unit, and R2D2.
Awesome. And we will be back in 1 second when Sean figures out how to fix this last camera.
Yes, it's me.
There we go. There we go. Now it's nice.
I literally did it right this from the table.
Yeah, exactly. Well, now you can go back to the table and
You can make that smaller too, Jace.
okay.
Okay, what am I explaining? Oh, what I have? Oh, yeah. So, my hostage obviously started here. I moved my speed 1 to get slightly back, so my hostage is here. K2 is my hostage tonight because we're taking him away from the clones leader, and then these are just the 3 dudes strung out there. Here I have 4-man rebel troopers. I have a rebel trooper with a medic, and then a rebel trooper with a medic. They're just sort of cross deployed there. Far over here, I have my Reckless driver bus. It's got a quad laser, R5 astromech, onboard comms, and the backroll medic. And then this one right here is the Shriv bus with retrofit laser, onboard comms, gonk droid, and unorthodox tactician. So just straddling both sides of my line here. So
We should also say that we've got civilians on the, so that people don't think that they're guys. There's droids on the table and some vehicles and whatever this thing's called. I don't remember. But they're dewback. There you go. They're just various kinds of cover and just eye candy as well.
is Todd still have a weird echo with that one, or?
I'm not sure.
Todd, do you want to let us know if you still got that weird echo? I muted my mic while you guys were talking, so maybe that helped fix it. But he will let us know, and we will take a look into that. But with that, if you, I guess the guys can pick out their first command cards if they haven't. Stan said it was gone.
Okay.
So I think it worked when I just muted myself when I turned you guys on.
It's yeah, because that atmosphere.
Yeah.
I will be probably picking up on that one. For command cards, Jace, we're just gonna show because I didn't want to know what he had.
Okay,
and
perfect.
Contingencies makes it a little bit nightmare. So
Perfect. Awesome. So they're going to flip command cards on the table the old-fashioned way.
you're gonna do turn 1 and then
Yeah.
sponsors them.
So we are going to hop right on into turn 1. And right before we do that, we're going to go into our first sponsor, which of course is Deep Cut Gaming Mats. All the game mats that we play on here are by Deep Cut. Their mats are very high quality and very well priced. Their shipping is very fast. I mean, it ships over from Europe and it's gone to us at multiple times in less than a week. So yeah, definitely check them out. Sometimes we have promo codes going for them. So if we do, we will let you guys know on that. And with that, we are going to head right on into turn 1. Yeah, X Todd said that fixed it. So.
Okay, cool. All right. So I think
ready to
You bet.
ready to go.
Yes.
I don't think I have my contingency set right here. This is my first time with this one, so I just need to make sure I have this all set correctly. I think I have it right now. Okay. Okay. Ready? We'll just show them here then.
Oh yeah.
Ready to go? All right.
Yep, you bet. All right, so it looks like we got Assault versus Attack of the Clones. That is a interesting double 3-pip. We're going to have to see who all wins this roll off. Let me bring the dice cam up.
So you want to just X that one out,
X that one out.
and then just go up to the panel where it adds the dice cams. Nope. For a second.
Okay.
Just if it does that for you, you can just
Oh yeah, just
add it that way.
perfect. And there we go. Perfect. We have now got all the dice cams fixed because we decided to forget to charge the iPad. So
But if you go to not that one, you can you can
Yeah.
leave that one if you like.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I will move it out of the view of the short shorts though because we do all know we want to see that. Yeah, everybody put in your predictions. X Todd's thinking Rebels, Justice is thinking Rebels. Nobody's going in on the clones. I mean, that hostage is gone.
Do they know the
Like, that hostage is out of here already.
At this point,
So Obi-Wan overcosted. I mean, fair point. Although Obi-Wan is still, I love Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan is one of my favorite clone commanders to play. Yeah, so it looks like Sean is going to win the roll off for priority, so he is going to have to go issue first.
Issue to 5s, who will issue to these
So it looks like
guys.
Sean has given to both busts, onboard comms to the units inside, as well as given to his hostage. Now he's going to get everything. He's probably going to get that hostage out of here as quick as he can. And it looks like Jace is given to 5s, coordinated back, and then given to 2 more troops as well.
Two things. Did you start the timer?
No, I haven't yet. I'm starting it right now.
Sean, can you pass me 3 surges?
Aaron says he usually picks Anthony and or CAS, but he'll go for average rolls, he guessed this time. I will let you in on some average rolls. So these guys played a couple turns of a practice game earlier this afternoon, and we saw a quad laser gun shoot, get 2 over heavy cover, both are blocked, so no damage. Use the unstable astromech to roll another 6 black to roll 1 total hit, which is blocked by cover, to then roll and then take 3 damage itself on the unstable astromech's 3 black dice roll. So it looks like there Sean went with a core unit, and his unit just ran into that building, and his hostage is now gone, and it looks like Jace is again going to do the same thing. Needing to go speed 2, I believe, though.
Speed 1?
Speed 1, yes. Speed 1, sorry, because you've got that. Justice, he loves Obi-Wan too, just suffering more. I agree. He's a little too expensive, especially since he costs more than Anakin now, and Anakin just has so many more beefy cards. So I would really like to see Obi-Wan come down in points a little bit, or for him to just get some extra little stuff to make him a little bit better. Maybe upgrade some of those white dice that always let you down on his lightsaber.
Double move. Gone forever. Okay. I'm gonna go to my stack.
Defend 1, yeah, defend 1 on Obi-Wan, make him real good, Justice. I would love to see defend 1 on Obi-Wan. And it looks like Sean has pulled another core unit, which is going to be one of his 3 remaining core units back here. And he's just going to speed 1 it. Canadian Bear, Obi-Wan's 3-pip should allow for sharing at least. That would be awesome. Donnie's checking in from Muskoka. Nice to see you, Donnie. Glad to see you back for a Saturday Night Fights this week. Yeah, Obi-Wan's 3-pip, though, allowing for more token sharing. Yeah, that's the problem, too, is he gives out a bunch of tokens to other units on that 3-pip, but now they can't share them anymore based on the rules, which really hurts his command cards. All right, so it looks like Jace is again going with another core activation there as well. And it's Long March, so we're probably not going to see much combat for the next round. And Sean is again going with another core unit as well. Give you a good view of the backside here from Sean's perspective of right above those buses. You can see all of his cores just moving on up, trying to get ready to help out their hostage there. But yeah, let me know in the chat what other fixes you think would help Obi-Wan become more competitive and maybe get him seen, or maybe make you play Obi-Wan more. Because most of the characters from the original 2 core boxes have still hung around very well, especially Vader and Commander Luke. Obi-Wan and Grievous have fallen off in popularity a little bit. Grievous, I think, is mostly just because Kalani is now an option. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. So it looks like that core unit has just double moved on up. The first one moved and took a dodge. Sean's just trying to surround that hostage. And it looks like Jace has pulled Rex, which is very interesting. Yeah, he could also use that as Obi-Wan, just as either more health or a better medic Gar. Yeah, that would be nice. Grievous with Indomitable, that would be real good. Pally thinks Obi-Wan should get force throw this mountain at your face. Yes, I think that's what we should give Obi-Wan. We should give him just a more powerful version of the new like force lift upgrade card, so that he can just move not just barricades, but just wipe the table. You just remove all terrain from the table. Oh yeah, Sean is pointing out that everything on the table is painted tonight, which is awesome. All right, looks like Obi-Wan's double moving up. Does Obi-Wan have reflexes? No, he's got push and gotcha and barrier. Oh, cool, awesome. And Sean's just going to continue to pour more core, which means Lando is the very bottom of his stack. Just delaying with those buses as much as he can before he has to chuck him into those DC-15s. I'm really hoping we see a unstable astromech, though, just deal a bunch of damage to the bus itself. Okay. Bernard says, every painted, but some unfinished bases. He says there's still improvement to be had.
In fairness, we just got the buses, so now the whole army can be done.
Make that every miniature painted but the bases.
This is a tough crowd to please here. This
Yeah, tough crowd. Tough. All 18 of you, tough crowd. So looks like we are back to Jace for turn 1.
I think we need to get the gladiator sound bit.
Are you not entertained? And it looks like Jace has pulled an operative, so Padme or R2? Quick thinking Padme, good choice. Get that dodge out there for the vigilance. He does have double vigilance, so he can keep 2 to 4 dodges a turn. Bernard is also upset that the barricades are unfinished as well.
Also going to be leaving to get painted. Wow, this is a great
Yeah, Bernard missed the preamble of where all of these unfinished things are leaving to get painted tonight.
My fingernails are also not painted.
Yeah. Sean would also like to point out his fingernails. He is very proud of them.
They're not painted.
Okay. He has painted them flesh color, not gray. Alright, here, we'll switch back. And it looks like Sean's got a command token. So we finally got Lando. It's the last thing in his stack. And it looks like Lando's just going to start bouncing on up like everybody else was. Just use it. Sean's just really liking to hug this building. The real thing I'm interested to see is where these buses are now going to go. That way. One Direction that way.
Okay, I am gonna go with
All right, so it looks like Jace is going to go with his third core unit. Yep, and they're all they just want to play on this side of the table. Makes it real easy. We can just focus all cameras over there. But it looks like Sean's just got his Wookiees and buses left, and Jace has a core. He's got R2 still left, and Rex still left. So it looks like that unit's just double moving, keeping the clone ball together, the potential now limited sharing together.
If you go with your bus and it moves more than twice, you can still get out, but it's all your actions.
Correct. It takes the entire activation to disembark if they move 2 or more times.
Okay, what do you have left?
I've got these guys and Rex.
And R2.
And R2. Okay, yeah. So Z6, Rex, R2.
X Todd, yes, Sean does have 3 contingencies in his hand. I don't actually know which command cards he has in what, and I don't know which command cards Jace brought either. So we will.
Yeah, I didn't do them because I didn't want to know what.
We didn't do this in any setup so that the hidden aspect of command cards remained hidden for both players. All right, and we see it, boys. Here it is, the big bus. And we're going with my favorite one, Big Bertha. As you can see,
Well,
we're
I'll hold it up. So
yeah,
you
we'll
can,
we'll switch right to Farcam there. Yeah, there she is. Look at that bus. Now that's what I call a bus.
This is when the Griswolds do legion.
There we go. And for those of you who don't know, Sean has already disqualified himself from every major tournament now.
We're doing this because we know it fits through the arch, and so I'm just going to do the one and then a second move off this.
Yep, the players did pre-measure what pieces of terrain the buses are and are not able to go over, as they are hover vehicles. And these walls is a piece the bus is able to go over.
All right, we're gonna double move that up, and then I'm going to just do
Free pivot. Yep.
Pivot.
so you can't see anything.
Alright.
I mean, yeah, he didn't get an entire faction banned yet, so that's all good.
Well, I guess I'm gonna pull.
All right, Jace is going to
R2.
pull, and here comes R2. He is tucked right behind the building, but we're about to see him start poking out. Maybe, depending on how much he wants that bus right there. This is interesting, because if we do take a look, R2 is there, and he's coming out with the rest of the clones. We still have this gigantic bus that has yet to move.
Oh, and I didn't do an orthodox tactician off that when I went, but it'll be fine because I'm not gonna probably do any shooting anyway. All right, I am gonna go with the
Sean's going with the Wookiees inside.
the Wookiees inside this one, and they're gonna just do a nothing.
All right, the Wookiees are just passing the act, passing it back to Jace.
Special forces not support, but
Oh, yep.
So what do you have left to go?
bus
That
and
bus.
I can read. I can read. I know the difference between special forces and support.
These guys are gonna go and they're going to dodge standby.
Ooh, dodge standby. And is that a DC 15 unit?
No.
That's the Z6. All right.
just have Rex left.
I just have it.
So the Z6 unit is taking a dodge and a standby.
Well, now for the moment that we've all been waiting for, I'm gonna just play on Jace's table side for the rest of the game.
All right, cool. So Sean is now making his way to the other side of the table so that they can both play on there. All right. Now let's see how Sean can deal with these trees.
I'll deal with them by
There we go. That's what you like to see.
Who invited this guy? Oh man.
This guy just look at these trees, just leaves them there. My immersion has been broken. All right, so this is the reckless driver. So he's either got a compulsory here or after.
No, I'm compulsory right
Okay,
now.
compulsory right now.
You know what?
X Todd has the perfect answer for this. All right, it looks like there's a second move from the bus as the first action.
All right, we're gonna quad stomp into.
Are you out of standby range?
This
No,
standby?
he's
No,
in.
he
Yeah.
can trigger that standby.
Okay.
Can trigger standby.
Can I wait till the Wookiee jump?
You could, but
Yep.
but if he shoots that unit, then they'll
Yeah,
lose
then
the
it goes
standby.
away,
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna get shot off anyway. So.
Well, I mean, I could shoot it.
What are the dice for this thing?
Well, I could have 5 dice, but I could also do that twice.
Yeah, 5 black dice, right?
Yeah, but
5.
I can get another. Move,
Yeah.
and I can get another. Well, technically, I did compulsory and a move.
Yep.
I still have
I gotta
another
spend
move
it.
and then yet another move after that if I do the R5.
Yes. Yeah, because the R5 lets you do an attack or a move, right?
Or a move.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can move a 4th time if you would like with the R5.
Yeah, that's 6 and
6
4
and-
black.
All right, so it looks like we do have a standby going off here against the bus.
It'll be
There is a crit. Do you want to spend an aim off Padme?
No.
Nope. Okay, we're leaving it at 1 crit, keeping the aim for now. And
I guess
the bus takes a wound. First blood.
I'll grab that.
There we go. Jace has pretty much won the game. That's it right there. Good night, everybody.
Okay, so then here I'm going to second action is going to be to shoot. Grab that wound. Okay, I'm going to shoot R2 for 3.
3.
3 white. 3 white saves. Yep. Okay, takes 2.
2.
So that's R2 half dead there, but of course he can repair himself and he will take a suppression, so now he cannot be shot anymore.
And then that'll be all undo the round.
And then Sean is going to leave his activation there. X Todd is asking Jace if he's ever gone up against double buses before.
Yeah, earlier today it wasn't good.
Yep, his answer was yes about 2 hours ago. All right, so it looks like Jace I think just has Rex left.
Oh yeah, we're not even.
Yeah,
Well, they
we
get-
got Rex and then we still got a unit of Wookiees that could single move out there. X Todd, yeah, ouch. Yep. All right, let's get a better look at where Rex is. So there's Rex sitting right there beside Padme. Now Rex does have Surge crit, so there could be some plays on trying to deal some wounds to buses here, but that's only
So
if he
you
can get to
still have
range
go
2.
with this Wookiee unit.
He does, but because he moved twice, it would take his full activation to disembark.
When they disembark, though, if they are able to touch, they are.
Nope, it's
they
no
can-
free actions.
right?
No,
Free actions.
You get
Yeah.
the speed 1 move, and that's it.
And you cannot actually physically be in contact either.
I'm not sure on that. I don't know the rules on that part.
Oh, look there.
Yeah, you might want to look that one up.
Can you move it in standby?
You can move and stand by, yes.
Rex is gonna move up to here, and then he's gonna stand by.
All right, Rex moving and standby. Moving right up behind the clone unit that just shot, probably seeing if those Wookiees want to pop out.
Cannot be placed in contact.
Perfect.
You are moving up and standby.
Yep. And now
What does
Sean
Rex do?
just has the unit of Wookiees left. And Jace Rex should have an aim from tactical as well.
Oh yeah, good.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just if you want to just give me a range 2 ban from you, I'm gonna get out, but I'm just gonna be outside of range 2s, not too
All right, so it looks like we're going to see some Wookiees disembarking.
go back to the bus here. I'm gonna get out because I have to be physically adjacent to the bus, so I'll get out there just to not be in range 2.
Not triggering the standby so that he can't get a double gunslinger shot off on the Wookiees and the bus.
Over through inside the range, but I'll be behind the wall.
Yeah,
So
and then staying out of line of sight. So we will not be seeing those Wookiees from Rex over here. This bus is coming real quick, real fast, and this is a reckless driver, so there can be some displacement going on. But that is the end of the turn. We are going to return back here with just me, and there's now 21 of you guys here hanging out, so thank you everyone for coming out to our Saturday night fight this week. And please feel free to leave your predictions in the chat and or any updates to your previous predictions. And yeah, when the guys are ready, we will head on into turn 2. But does anybody have any thoughts based on how that turn 1 went? We've got a bus on a wound and nothing done to the clones yet.
Oh, we should point out, I was just going to say, we have just received 17 prizes from Aaron for Christmas special.
Ooh, so for those of you who love the festive season, Christmas is coming up very soon, and one of our awesome friends, Aaron, that's at Legion Terrain, Sean. Anyway, one of our amazing friends, Aaron, has sent us some prizes to be given away at our Christmas special.
First, you can show that. I'll show this on the table. But,
Yeah.
He sent us a Sabine, a Bosk, and 12 packs of that and 6 packs of that.
Awesome. So we have been sent a Sabine, a Bosk, and then 12 packs of 2 different Star Wars themed card sleeves. We've got some limited edition Kylo Ren and First Order ones, and some more limited edition Pilot Luke Skywalker ones with a nice explosion.
50 packs.
Yeah,
Actually, so
50 packs. Okay, we got 50 packs of those. That will be coming up for a Christmas special, and Sean is also going to give a quick show on the overhead cam of the glass for the back wall has arrived today. So you will probably see this coming soon in future Friday Night Fights, as well as maybe a Patreon video or something going up on it. But yeah, we are going to see that go on the back wall very, very soon. Striker, 100% chance of Jace not knocking over trees. I mean,
100%.
there are 2 Jaces here. He could easily knock over trees for me.
I mean, you can do a judge.
But right now, Sean's the one wrecking all the
You can
trees.
do a judge call too, and really get.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. I would take the over on that, Striker, whatever it is. But what are you guys ready?
We're ready for
They are ready, so we're going to hop on into turn 2. But first, we're going to get a quick look at our sponsor, Gamers Grass. For all of your basing needs, we use lots of their tufts on our own basing that Bernard thinks is non-existent in tonight's episode. But if you are ever in need of any extra flock or tufts, definitely check out Gamers Grass, as well as Legion Terrain. Most of the terrain you see on this table, like all the buildings, that one's Imperial. But we use lots of terrain from Legion Terrain. We have a beautiful Naboo set sitting just over to the side that we like to use, lots of crash ships. So if you are looking for any pre-painted or just 3D print terrain, definitely check out legionterrain.com. And with that, we're going to hop on into turn 2. Yep. All right, so for turn 2, we have, it looks like Push versus Knowledge and Defense. All right, so we're going to see Obi-Wan get a lot of dodges here.
Jace tried to play around me. Oh, he did. I smelled that.
Ah. Looks like some there have been some mind games from the previous round going on here.
Actually, it's 50-50-50. 50-50-50-50.
But this does mean we are again going to have to see a roll off.
Yeah, I get to roll this time.
Yeah, so Sean as red player will be rolling this time, and priority will go to Jace, who will get to go first this time. Very interesting. We're going to have to see what he decides to do here.
Fives. Who's gonna bounce to these guys?
So we're going to issue to fives, bounce to more clones. Good evening, Anthony. Good to see you here for our Saturday night fights. We have Short Jace with his clone hero party against Sean with his Big Bertha buses.
Yeah, actually, I may put the fives coordinate on Rex instead.
It has to be a court.
Yeah, range one. He'll be definitely within range one of these.
Range 1, eh? The coordinate.
Coordinate, yes, is range 1
Of
Oh, yeah,
of
you're
him
good.
or of this?
of the unit.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good. Yeah, you're good. Okay, so that's going there, and then your order went to.
Add. So order, and then the coordinate to him.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna go to boss, and then Wookiees inside, and then boss.
So it looks like Sean's giving a double issue to the buses, and Jace, of course, giving to fives to coordinate off to Rex, as well as giving the order to a DC 15 clone trooper unit up front there.
You have priority, sir.
All right.
Yeah, so the question now is, what are the clones going to
Obi-Wan
do
gets,
first?
Dodge token for each unit at range 1.
Justice is predicting Obi-Wan does 3 wounds back with Sorisu. I would love to see that.
Friendly. Okay. So he gets 2. 1, 2.
You should have. Yeah, but you should have like multiple, right? Because it's at range.
Oh, yeah, I
right?
guess.
So you'll have this. This is also a trooper.
Is she a trooper?
So 1,
Yep.
2. Rex is 3. That's 4.
5.
That's 5. This is a droid trooper.
Yeah, and it doesn't reach these guys. Okay, so he gets 5 dodges.
Is R2's not in range?
R2 is in range.
So that'd be
yeah.
6?
Yeah, it should be 6. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a droid.
Oh, is he
trooper.
also
Yeah,
a
yeah,
Yes, R2 still counts. So
and
Obi-Wan's
it's-
getting 6 dodges this turn from Sorisu, from Knowledge and Defense.
I think you could also, if you, I don't know if you plan on, but I think you can get it at Ames as well.
This one's just dodges.
Oh, is that
yeah.
one just Dodgers? Oh,
Yeah.
it's the other
Obi-
one.
The
Obi-Wan-
1 pip
The
gives,
1 pip is, yeah.
the 1 pip lets him choose, and that's enemy units at range
No,
1.
that's the one you played earlier.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. All right, well, there you go. That's a lot of dodges.
Yeah, so we have a nice tanky Obi-Wan sitting right there. 6
I'm gonna
dodges,
go
got some
with
Guardian. All right, so it looks like we got a DC 15 unit going up front there.
Yeah, man. Like, I do not want to be there. Maybe I'll push him up that way.
So it looks like that unit is going to move and just move back closer to the clone ball. And we're going to have to see what they do for a second action.
And then I think that suppression came off R2 at the end of the round.
Okay, and then they are going to shoot, I guess. At, well, he'll have like, oh, like cover either way, hey? Or this
No,
guy
you.
can cover?
It'll just be armor. You'll just
Yeah.
be looking for
Oh,
crits.
They don't get, yeah.
They do, but if you had impact, it matters. In this case, it doesn't. So
Yeah. All right, so it
Alright.
looks like clone unit shooting. Is it going to the injured bus or the
Yes, sorry.
going into the
So,
injured bus?
better. So
Critical
it's
1
four-
on the
4 and
DC.
2.
Yep, 4 black, 2 red. 1 surge can turn to a crit for just the 2 natty crits though. No aims available yet. And the bus will save both. Ooh, the average.
I will pull.
All right, so it looks like Sean's going from the stack, and is it going to continue his thing of doing all 4 core units first, and seeing how many bodies he can fit inside that single building.
Well, I'm actually going to be vacating the premises currently with
The hostage, speed
Oh,
1.
Speed 1, that's correct.
Yep. Speed 1 for the hostage, and I don't think either of these hostages are going to be seen for a fair bit. This is going to turn into a nice sabotage the moisture evaporators kill point scenario.
Oh, Rex should not have a standby anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go with my hostage unit.
All right, looks like here comes fives. And Fives is just going to bring that hostage all the way back. And there they go. That is both hostages right near the backfield. And looks like Sean has pulled Lando. Here we go.
Well, you can't get inside of anything here because everyone's blocked you off. So everyone's gonna come around this way.
Does he have E gear?
He does not have E-gear. I'm gonna be stuck here actually. I can't get through the door anyway.
Yeah,
Period.
fair. Yeah, there's too many bodies.
I shut it off. with
For
the
those of you
box.
who would like to take a look, nothing is getting through that door right now. There is too many bodies.
This is actually over COVID capacity right now.
Yeah.
We're good.
It doesn't meet fire code. All right. We got a core unit
No, by
coming
the
from
way,
Jace.
Commander.
Oh, commander.
He said core, but yeah, it's
We got a commander token. Yeah.
commander. He popped up core.
All right. So it's got to be Obi-Wan because Rex already has an order. Obi-Wan with his 6 dodges. So looks like Obi-Wan's going to use jump here. This would be a much easier decision if there wasn't a bus that was on 1 wound instead of 3. Is the clone army just space OSHA right now? Yes, that is what they're doing. They're trying to come inspect this building, and the rebel tradespeople have decided that they will instead take their giant buses and put them in the way.
Okay, so you're gonna. Yeah, he'll have to just go that way. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, and then he's jumping.
So Obi-Wan's going to go around there, and then he's going to jump into those Wookiees.
Charge.
There we go. We can see it here. Perfect. Obi-Wan in with those Wookiees, and he gets charged. Now we're going to see a big swing.
Okay. Double rainbow. Oh, I'm gonna get Ooh, I should have just one surge from these guys activating off the into the fray.
Oh, yes, the Wookiees do have 1 surge from Into the Fray, and that is, blanking on the red. Only 3 into the Wookiees. Sean's going to make, and that'll just pierce.
Pierce anyway.
Yeah. So that is a dead Wookiee.
Okay. Over to me.
Actually, Sean,
Yes.
what way did you have the battle shield?
When I got out of the bus.
Yeah.
I guess armor because I was only moving speed 1. I guess technically I could
Yeah.
have. I don't want to go back
Okay.
and do that. That's fine.
Okay, perfect. But we do know now. So the battle shield isn't armored. The other Wookiees are still in the bus, probably with it
Well, when I got
armored.
out, I generally just leave it in attack unless I.
Okay, leaving it in attack.
But I didn't flip it. So, what to do here now? So Obi is gone, eh?
So Obi's gone, and Obi is now away from the rest of those clones, so he can't guardian them with his 6 dodges anymore now.
I feel like I think this boss wants to run over like.
Oh, we're going to see a reckless driver. Here we go. Reckless driver time.
He's got a lot of clones to go yet, so I might just not do the weak side yet. But let me go. All right, let me go with this bus. Let me roll unorthodox tactician.
All right. Oh, 3 aims off of unorthodox. There we go.
I'll go Wookiees inside with an aim. I'll give this guy an aim. I'll give this bus an aim.
Ooh, there we go. Bus Wookiees. Now, and this is the Shriv bus that is going first. Reckless driver gains OSAH clone sounds about right.
I'm gonna let Shriv give the Wookiees inside a dodge.
All right, Shriv's giving a dodge to the Wookiees inside, and it looks like we're going to see a free pivot and then a nice gentle cruise by this bus. It's just going to slide on forward, right in front of all the clones.
And then I'm going to.
Does this one has the heavy laser, correct?
Correct.
This is the heavy laser. So this is the long range bus, which is getting in very close.
And then I'm going to. From here, I'm going to shoot R2.
Pop a shot into R2. I'm likely no cover, but just
Yeah,
one
just one.
hit. And R2 will take a third wound and a suppression again.
Over to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to.
Middle of turn 2, we've got 3 wounds on R2, 1 wound on that bus, and we have lost 1 Wookiee so far.
Wookiees haven't gone yet. That's correct.
Yeah.
And this bus has yet to go.
That's correct.
All these guys. So
That
this
plus
thing-
the Wookiee
this bus
inside.
and-
The Wookiees inside. I'm not yet.
Yeah. Still 2 Wookiees left to go and 1 bus, as well as a whole bunch of core, 2 of which have medics, so they can bring back that killed off Wookiee.
And the bus is a medic.
And I'm gonna
Yes, the bus
go
also has a
Yeah.
backworld medic.
with-
Yes.
All right, so we
I'm
have
gonna go
pulled.
with,
We got R2 or Padme.
And he can heal himself too, Jace.
Oh yeah, and
You just
that's so
spend
it's
it.
an action.
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
Yeah.
But you can do it after you move or before. It's fine. Yeah, and he takes off
And-
2.
Yeah, he heals 2.
I kind of want to just get him out.
Maybe pop the scoreboard up so people can see what the missions and stuff are.
Yep.
There, I'm just gonna get him behind.
Should maybe change that to a turn 2.
Well, and I guess he would have been suppressed, so I.
Yeah, you would.
He's
you
a-
would roll.
he's a-
yeah,
yeah.
you could droid, but you do want to roll because.
R2 is allowed to
he
keep
can
it.
leave it. I was just about to say you could actually leave it, which in this case, where'd you get him to?
Well, yeah, because he gets extra cover from it.
Yeah, you might want to
Yeah.
leave it because I think in case I do something there, but yeah, I think you'll be safe either way. But
Yeah, R2's inconspicuous allows him to keep it when he rolls it off.
you'll take it off at the end of the turn, but you can keep it through. So unless you get to
Yeah.
a situation where you have 4, just keep it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, so you were
Zarvak, let's go Kenobi. Yeah, I agree. Let's go Kenobi. All right, looks like Sean has decided to go with another core unit.
Just go here. Guy forward.
Oh yeah, bringing a guy forward. This is a medic unit,
And then we'll heal up.
and here back comes the Wookiee.
Comes back just with he still has 2 damage on him, but he gets to come back.
Ooh, it's a good thing Obi's got 6 dodges. However, he does not have situational awareness.
There's that, and then the other action for these guys is just going to be to take a dodge.
Striker is obviously not tired of all the Shadow Collective games we have been playing recently because he wants more Maul on the table. More Maul.
We're gonna get swoops. Jace is gonna start working on the swoops right away. So
Yep, swoops are going to get painted up right away.
swoops double buses. Black Suns.
Swoops, double buses, Black Suns. I
Okay, Padme.
Yeah.
She's gonna quick thinking,
all right. Finally got Padme.
and she's going to dodge.
Quick thinking, dodge, tokening up. That's 3 dodge tokens total now on Padme.
Yep. That is the thing.
The question now is, what does Sean go with? Obi is thinking he has had a bad feeling about this. Correct. All right, Sean's going to go with another trooper unit, which I think is the second medic unit.
So that is that squad. Here's my other medic squad here.
And it looks like we're just going to heal off one of those other wounds on the Wookiees. Everyone taking a look. Here is all of Sean's Rebel core units, just using this single building and wall as cover from Jace's entire army. I feel like this was a missed opportunity to have a 1v1 battle between R2 units. Yes, Sean should have brought an R2. They should have met at the table,
I
and
chose not to bring it.
and whoever won that wins the game.
I think that
It's the gentleman's coin flip. R2 v R2.
I feel like R2 in a reckless diversion R5 boss just becomes a little bit of a feels bad if you haven't faced it before.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'm gonna pull.
All right.
Trooper.
Pull from Jace, and we've got a core unit. So he's got one DC 15 and one Z6 unit.
I'm gonna go with the DC-15,
All right.
and they are going to aim, shoot. No, dodge, shoot. No, sorry, aim, shoot at
Bus?
the bus.
All right. Aim shot at the injured bus, hoping to finally push some more wounds through onto it. 2 red, 4 black. That is 1 crit so far.
Okay. Doesn't matter which ones you roll.
Yep.
It's all the same. So one.
Nothing more. He does have a name on Padme if he would
Is that
like.
Batman too? We know it's one at this point, so if you want
No.
not spending it.
No, I'm gonna hold it.
Okay, holding the aim, leaving it with 1 crit because of critical, and the bus makes a 3rd save. 75% saves on this bus. 3 out of 4. Jay says this is not what happened last game.
Wait till I kill myself with this bus.
This is why I don't play practice games with Sean. He rolls bad off camera, and then you put him on screen, and he rolls 4 crits on 6 white dice.
Sometimes I roll bad. So, let's see what else do I want to do here. So what do you have left to go? You have Rex hasn't gone, and this dodge
Is on that infantry or the
okay. Okay.
yeah,
Zones.
and they have also
They've gone. So you have the Z6 squad.
yeah these
that
guys
hasn't
know
gone,
Yeah.
And the DC-15 squad hasn't gone.
they just
Zarvac saying this looks amazing on his TV. Glad to hear it. We have been working very hard. Sean is going with another core unit. This should hopefully be his last one for this turn. Everyone in chat, yell at Sean to go with more interesting activations.
That's like a big problem.
You're a real drag tonight, Sean.
Also, everyone agrees Sean's rolling average per usual.
Why didn't I just bring Why didn't I just bring 6 activations and just make them all good instead of these silly filler units? These guys are gonna do literally nothing.
Exactly, Sean. Sean, you know how you play what is it, 11 acts in skirmish?
Yeah.
We want to see you play a
6 act and
a 6-act 800.
All right. Nice. God bless the 117-point bid.
I'm gonna go with this
All right,
Z6 unit.
Z6 unit on the clock.
They
Are going to dodge standby.
Oh, we got another standby coming in from the Z6 boys.
And they're all on the table. There's so many dodge tokens on this table right now.
Yeah. So for those of you who need to count, we've got Obi-Wan with 6 dodges, Padme with 3 dodges. That clone unit has 2 dodges.
I have 4 on my side.
Yeah, and Sean's got 4.
Yeah, that seems
1 on the Wookiees, 3 on core.
okay. What should I do?
So Sean's got 1 bus, both Wookiees left to go.
How many standbys you got up right now?
One right now.
1 on that.
And Jace has just Rex.
I'm going to.
Yeah, just Rex left to go.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this Wookiee squad.
All right, so it looks like we're going with the Wookiees engage with Obi that have an aim from the.
They're gonna
Unorthodox
take
tactician.
an aim and then swing into you.
They're going to grab a second aim, and here comes the swing.
So 6 and 2 with the 6 and 2. Okay.
Yeah, do they have tenacity on them?
Oh yeah, and they got a plank for proccing them. Yes, and tenacity. They have targeting scopes.
Oh, targeting scopes. Who cares? They only missed 1. First aim. There's you go. Full boat of 9.
Oh, right on. So we'll take 6 on.
All right, so Jace is going to spend 6 dodges.
I should maybe. There's no advantage for me keeping 1, right?
There's Well, it just depends if whether I will get these Wookiees to like move over and scale and into Obi, which is a possibility. But I'll tell you, I'll be really honest with you, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
So spend all
I would say spend all 6 here.
All right. Well, yeah, definitely. Spend
Canadian Bear is asking what we're all thinking. Are these Wookiees just pikes in disguise?
They're robots in disguise, actually.
They're robots in disguise. All right, so Obi's going to have to roll for 3, and he'll block everything.
And then I take 2 off this, though. correct?
No, because it's a melee.
Oh, melee. Okay, only
Oh,
take that
so
off.
it's only
yeah,
Yeah.
that answers our question.
Yeah, deflect is only against ranged attacks, but you get the surge to block no matter what.
Makes sense.
Oh, because that word trig adds deflect in, right?
Yeah.
The keyword? Okay, that's not on there. Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah, deflect. When you spend a dodge token, you gain surge to block, and when
Oh,
defending a
no,
ranged
I'm
attack.
done there then.
Yeah, Stan saying average. Well, we had 2 very average rolls go there. Massive
Well, I did
Wookiee
use
swing
for 9, and you took no damage.
for
Rex
no
is
damage.
going to, dodge.
And Rex
Standby.
Rex is going to dodge standby, so we got 2 standbys up for the clones now.
Can you pass me another dodge?
Let's see what you're doing here.
Well, it's like leave me alone, man. We're just trying to walk through this town, and you came out of nowhere.
Just thought it was going to be a friendly game. All right. I have to do a compulsory with this bus.
Yes, but he was not using Sorisu, I believe. Justin, but let me check. Let me.
Yeah, see, that's what I was asking about. Like, would I not take the 2 wounds off? Yeah, do I not take the 2 wounds
Yeah,
off
all it
the
says is if you spend a dodge token, you gain surge to
block, and then I take a
block,
wound off
and
each?
then the attacker suffers 1 wound for each surge block roll.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, they might take.
So it doesn't mention anything about deflect.
Yep. Oh, because it's Sorisu, not deflect,
Yeah,
which is why.
that's
Okay,
what
yeah.
So I do take the 2.
Yep. So
Okay,
you would take the 2, just because Obi-Wan's different.
That's how we played it before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
We played it correct earlier.
That's good. We're just going in circles.
All right, so the bus is going to go. Now, when you activate perform a compulsory move, you cannot reverse. Okay, so I have to go with the compulsory first, though.
Well, yeah, that'll run over a good bunch of stuff.
Or at range 1. Okay, so I can still do the medic at range 1. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go forward. This unit has the standby, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go over top of the Z6, just displace him. Okay, that guy's going to be just a little annoying there. We'll just do this.
It's not a big deal.
Will be okay. So I'm going to displace that to take the standby off of him.
Okay.
Then, because I went over you, displace a unit. Each unit each mini in the unit's got to roll white defense dice. So I think you have 5 in there. 5. Okay, and I think you suffered just on the block, so you will lose a mini.
Mini,
A mini.
Trying to remember
which
guys came with which.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the backrolled medic for an action. And then remove a wound or a poison from a friendly mini. So I'm going to restore him with 2 wounds.
Zombie Wookiees.
Yep. And then I have to roll 2 white dice. And then that unit gains a suppression for each die result, each paint result. I don't, so they don't gain any, which is to my benefit. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, so compulsory was compulsory move, okay? Then I did the heal, that's 1 action. And then my second action, I'm going to shoot. And I'm going to shoot the unit that I'm going to shoot Rex.
Rex would have been able to trigger stand.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess,
sorry,
yeah,
you can trigger the standby, yes.
okay.
I guess you will. Yeah.
So use
Fair
that
enough.
before.
Do that
There's
first.
no,
Yes.
Surge crit, 3 dice.
Yep. 3 red.
Are you shooting that bus? This bus?
He can shoot
either.
both.
Yeah, you could.
Gunslinger.
You got gunslinger.
Oh, yeah,
that's correct.
gunslinger. Yeah,
Yep.
I'll shoot both.
Both, of course you can. 2, 3.
Which one are you shooting first?
The wounded one first.
Wounded bus first from Rex,
So
1 crit. And
Nope.
a wound finally goes through on the bus, guys. The bus finally took a wound.
I probably will
And nothing. You could use Leia's aim.
Shoot.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Padme.
Or Padme, sorry,
Yeah,
Padme.
I said Leia
The
earlier, too.
Leia's mom.
All right, I'm
Still
gonna
for
shoot
nothing.
The unit that I displaced them. Just they have.
So for those of you who didn't catch the beginning part,
So,
he reckless driver
these guys have
for a
two.
compulsory,
He has
removed
one.
the standby by suppressing them, killed one by running it over, backworld medic the killed Wookiee, and is now shooting.
And I think I will negate their cover because I'm touching that. Okay, so 2 crits into the front guys with no dodge.
Oh, yeah,
but they can.
doesn't-
They don't have situations.
Yeah.
They can't send hers.
No situational awareness, so they will have to roll defense dice for those. 2 red dice, and we will lose a second clone from this bus.
I'm gonna proc the A5.
All right,
R5.
R5 going in for a second attack. Oh, there we go, full boat. Into the same unit.
Into the same unit. Yes.
Okay, so that'll be
They have
4
one,
because of
4
suppression
dice.
cover.
Suppression. You can spend dodge now. And multiple dodges.
Just
I'm
one.
gonna spend
Oh no, he can spend multiple from Padme though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2. I'm gonna spend 2 from Padme.
Yeah,
'Kay.
but he can spend one off a clone.
Yes,
unit
he
as
can.
well,
You can
so
also
if
spend one
wanna-
off the clone unit.
Spend 1 off the clone
Just
unit.
make
It
one
takes
save.
3 away, so then there's cover for 1 and then 1.
Yep. One
Okay.
save to make.
All right, so the bus full boat into light cover. 4 go through. He spends 2 of Padme's dodges, 1 of the clone unit's dodges,
All right. There's my 3 damage.
and roll up. And the bus takes 3 damage. Yes.
Rolling with the themes of the day.
That's where the average dice.
Do,
is
do,
every time.
do you know what's great? If the bus hadn't made those 3 saves, it'd be dead. It would have killed itself if it didn't make those 3
That
saves.
is great. All right. I did have an aim. I should have procced on my first shot, but I forgot that. Okay, go ahead. That's it for me. I mean,
What was the second? Is the backworld medic in action?
it is.
It is. Okay. Okay, cool. I was just wondering where the third action was,
No, that
or the
was-
second
that
action,
was it.
but the medics one. Okay.
Yep. I'm,
So
done.
crazy
Oh,
bus
you have-
doing
oh,
stuff,
yeah.
but
Oh, no, I
it's
have Wookiees.
Oh, yeah, this is your.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely
it's most of the way done, and Sean now gets to go with another one. Striker, I agree. That bus just got a safety violation. That safety just violated some clones right there by run. It ran one over.
base this if I can base it.
All right, and here comes the second unit of Wookiees. They do have an aim. They're disembarking from the bus. The bus only moved once, so they do get both actions.
I'm gonna go here and then just into
Yeah.
Padme.
All right, so they're going there and then doing their second move into Padme, getting a charge off. This is going to be nasty.
I think you pulled him out of there, maybe. Like, did you remove a model that was killed?
The guys that are killed, I pulled. 5. Oh,
Shorter guy back
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yep, shorter guy
yeah.
back there. Cool. All right, we're running in there. We have
All right.
shield on the attack. We have an aim.
The Wookiees are in there with Padme.
oh, this is so bad.
Oh, this is gross. Look at that. Oh, they've got an aim too.
All right. So just 7.
Yep, 7 with Pierce 1 because of Duelist.
You do have a dodge?
Oh,
Do
is
you have a
that-
dodge?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
six.
would. Yeah.
So he'll spend a dodge to make it down to 6. He needs 2 blocks for Padme to survive. And nothing. Padme gets 1 shot.
Well, that cuts Exemplar down to.
Yeah, so we're just going to come right over here.
It's not necessarily what you want, you know.
And we're just going to say goodbye to Padme.
Hey, don't forget to donate for entertainment's sake.
Yeah, average.
and R2's just like.
All right,
If-
let's clean up.
Yeah, if you like seeing Padme get 1 shot and would like to see more units get 1 shot, feel free to consider supporting the show at the Terrain Studio 2019 at gmail.com. As mentioned before, any donations do go to this new camera that we are trying to fundraise for. But yeah, that was so that was an interesting turn. Turn 2.
Padme Memorial Fund will be started immediately.
Yeah, we will start the Padme Memorial Fund pretty soon here, as soon as we get this camera. Yeah, so I believe Striker's prediction of a filthy turn 2 with lots of damage and death came through. However, Canadian Bear's saying Sean used up all the white defense dice paint earlier in the round, so there was none left for Padme.
I will point out that my black dice have been absolutely on fire, including the bus getting smoked. For
Yeah, the bus. I do like the bus rolling 2 natty crits and a hit to give
I've done
itself
6
3
damage
wounds,
to that bus in 2 games.
which was amazing.
Thank goodness that's only a one-time use card, because I'm pretty sure I'd kill my bus in 3 turns.
Yeah. if that was not an expend card, Sean's bus would die by the end of the second or third turn every game. All right, but the guys are getting ready. They've swept up, and we're going to get ready to head into turn 3 right away. But before we do, we're going to do a quick shout out to another one of our sponsors, TellMeTheOdds.net, our good friend Michael the Wizard. Please, if you miss seeing the Wizard, let us know in chat that you missed the Wizard so that we can bring the Wizard back. Maybe we'll convince Gandalf to arrive precisely when he intends to. But if you are also in need to check and make sure your rolls are rolling like the Sean Morris average, to go check them out on Tell Me the Odds. Go see the odds of Padme getting one shot there. I'm sure it is probably higher than we all think. But with that, we are going to hop over into turn 3 command cards. All right, so we got Sabotage Communications versus Hello There. There we go. X Todd saying we all miss the Wizard. You bet we do. We all miss the Wizard.
All right. Well, what do you issue to Obi?
Everything, yeah. And I get 1 aim, 1 dodge, 1 standby, or 1 surge token for each enemy unit range 1 to 2.
That's good. I got to roll for.
Yeah, we got to roll to see who wins priority again because these guys like to do that. And Jace wins it again. Yeah, so Obi's in range of 1, 2, 4, 5 units.
It'll be 2 core.
Yep.
Plus the bus plus the Wookiee, so 5.
And the other bus?
Both buses. Yeah.
Yeah, so 5 units. So you get 5 token choices there, Jace.
Can I take 5 standbys?
No, you can only take 1 standby, but then you got a whole bunch of other stuff.
Well, he is in defensive stance, so he actually won't be able to take any aims.
He can take aims, he just can't spend them.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So would that be any value?
He can flip it at the start of his turn, right?
I
Of
guess
his activation.
He couldn't spend dodges though.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's only after he
You're
goes
just
with
saying
Obi.
you can assign yourself to tokens, but you're only going to be able to spend dodges or aims, one or the other.
Yes.
So,
At a certain point in time.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if you delay with Obi, you can spend the dodges beforehand,
The dodges are more beneficial.
and then flip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why. Yeah.
But you get 5 token choices.
Yeah, so I'm going to take 5 dodges.
I would take one of
Okay,
those as a
you should
standby.
take a standby.
You should take one of those as a standby.
Because I can't strip it in the melee.
Yeah, because
Oh, you can take standbys immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so if I were to like aim first, you could trigger a standby. So basically, you're just making me not be able to take a first action, or if I try to withdraw, you
I
got
see.
both a standby and a force push. So
Okay.
you got a couple versatility
Okay,
moves.
I didn't
Yep.
actually know that. Right, well, I'll get 5. Okay, so
The only thing is that if you do the standby, you're not going to want to go with him first.
I can't,
Because you're gonna
yes,
lose
Justice, Obi is in melee with a unit of Wookiee squad that has resurrected the same dead Wookiee twice.
Because if you do, you burn the standby if you attack. So
Yeah.
So he can take the standby, and it cannot be stripped from him.
So, yeah, that's...
Yeah, we'll give you a little bit of a better view. Justice, there he is. You can see him right in there with all the Wookiees.
Oh, I didn't pull, I can reshuffle my,
okay. That's gonna go out.
yeah, that was amazing. I guess it could have been R2.
It could have been.
Yeah,
R2,
Justice,
that's
definitely the
fine.
standby. Yep. If you're in melee, take one of those as a standby.
You pulled it anyway. Okay. And then he would have lost that at the end.
Yeah.
Yep. Two attack Obi is gross. I agree. He's almost as great as 2 attack Yoda, which is every turn if you'd like.
Yeah, but your Wookiees are right there, so I don't think the healing is gonna...
So it looks like we pulled R2 right off the top. R2's going to move. He hasn't healed himself yet, which is a big thing. But it looks like he's just going to continue double moving on 1 health.
I'm gonna get an into the fray.
Yep, Sean gets into the fray on those Wookiees there.
I'm gonna go with these Wookiees.
And they're going for that hostage.
They'll try to clobber stomp this hostage.
So they're going into that hostage. A quick reminder of these Wookiees, they have the Battle Shield, Into the Fray, Tenacity, and Targeting Scopes. So they won't have an aim to use this time, and these ones do not have any wounds, but they are sure going to hit that hostage unit hard for 6. All right, 6 red dice straight up. Here we go. Dice v dice fight.
Come on.
And oh, we lose 4 of them.
He does have a specialist in there, so he'll have to die before 5s. So the 4 main dudes are dead, so you'll have specialist.
Yep, specialist and 5 remaining.
2 wounds.
Yep, so there's 3 wounds left on that unit, but not great.
Trooper.
All right, so it looks like Jace has pulled a core unit.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Oh man.
It's tough choices. 5s is safe in there now because those Wookiees have gone, but he has to deal with that somehow. He's got
These guys.
2
what's
battered.
the, health on this thing?
8.
Yeah,
3
8.
left.
Yeah, 3 left.
Yeah. The other thing too, it's weak point side or rear.
It's rear.
It's rear.
It's rear. Okay.
And the back arc is pretty small.
Yeah, the back art on those things is
Okay, I'm
tiny.
gonna aim shoot into the damaged
Into the injured bus.
with these guys.
Jace, I'm not sure if this will come up, but if you want any, do you want the digital cam? I can come in and just
Yeah, you bet.
do a little bit of
Just let me.
just select it at the bottom. Just no, don't click this button. No, not that. Just click the whole window.
There we go. All right.
So
Do a
with an
quick close in cam. That's 2 crits into that bus right now. They did take an aim. Natty crit needed. Nope. 2 crits going on in. Yeah, look at those clones. There's those Wookiees coming in. There's the bus with more Wookiees on it. I didn't know this was a Fluttercraft, seeing all those bowcasters and bombs.
This is just an in-your-face bus. Like Jace has done great work on getting the dirty windshield in there. So
Yeah, nice smudgy windshield. All right, but that bus is going to take 2 more hits. And let's see.
2 more hits.
Yep, 2 crits into that bus.
All right, fine. You made me do it.
And, oh, it's broken and on 1 health.
It broke. It broke.
It broke. He's broken it. And takes 2 actions for that bus to move. That's a reckless bus, so it gets a free compulsory anytime, so it doesn't really care.
I'm gonna pull. Hey, it's Wookiee.
And here comes the other Special Forces activation for Sean.
Standby off this old guy here,
However, these are the ones that are engaged with Obi, so it's going to be tough to figure out what they're going to do. If they withdraw, Obi can just push them away, go into something else and attack. If they attack him, Obi attacks them.
Yeah, it's a thing, but he already gets to do that anyway. Do I just?
My big hope is that Rex can get 1 crit and just finish off this wounded boss.
Is that a hope? Do I want to try to trim through anything, or just do nothing and take 1 attack? He gets to trigger that standby basically no matter who does anything.
Yeah.
Any unit, so there's not really any way for me to kind of get around that. So I'm just going to try to hit Obi, I guess, because otherwise, what else can I do about it? If I pass, he just gets triggered anyway off a heal or anything, unless I can move and completely be out of line of sight. Free action will trigger it because it's any action. All right, no guts, no glory. We're gonna just hurt you bad.
Just first action attack. All right, we're going to see a swing into Obi. 6 black, 3 red, because that full unit's still there for 5.
You can spend 4 dodges.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm keeping one. Yeah.
Are you spending all 4? Or are you keeping any?
You can spend 3 to, but if you feel you're gonna get
Spend 3, roll 1.
attacked again.
Yeah.
All right, Justice, this is it.
I'm gonna spend 3.
Perfect. So he's got to roll 2 dice. This is it, Justice. One of these needs to be a surge, and you'll have met your over/under. Oh, no. But Obi will take a wound. Takes a wound, and now Obi can spend his standby.
Yep, you can spend your standby to attack now. Alright, so spending an attack.
All right, Kenobi, for 3. pierces that,
So it'll just be
swaps the 2 wounds over, and kills that Wookiee for the 3rd time.
Come back
Yes,
again.
Jace,
Just
Jace,
keep coming back.
you do have one more dodge on Obi because he's
Yeah.
nimble. You keep
Yeah,
one of
you
those
get to
dodges,
keep, you get to keep
one of the ones you spent because he's nimble.
Right, because he gains nimble this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over to you.
Fair enough.
Oh, are the Wookiees doing a second action?
Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
technically
right.
I guess I had one.
You can
Yeah.
like dodge or something, or
Yeah, I'll just take a dodge. Might as well. Might
Yeah.
as well. Might as well.
Okay, I am going to pull.
Yep.
Wherever I put my stack.
yeah, Svark, good
Trooper.
catch, nimble for the card. And it looks like Jace has pulled a core unit. He's got a DC 15 and a Z6 and 5s in the back. If we move this down.
Well, I guess these clones.
All right, the DC 15 up front.
I think
They should have a
one
suppression on them.
Should they?
Because they were shot twice.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, okay, I'll roll off.
Okay, so he's going to try to roll off the suppression on them and gets it off.
All right.
There.
Okay, so then he's gonna move.
This unit could also just finish off that bus if it wants.
Move up, and then it's gonna shoot at the bus.
All right, moving right up beside it.
Yeah, because you have to get in the rear.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and shoot it.
Okay, so that'll be 2 red, 2 black.
2 red, 2 black, needing a surge or a natty crit here because of that critical one on the DC 15, and that does not do it.
All right, I need to pull a bus. Not even gonna look.
And Sean gets the
Oh,
bus.
Woo! All right. I have to do a compulsory first, though.
Or at the end.
I think the reckless says.
Is the reckless?
It says when you activate.
Yes, it must be at the beginning then. Yep, because it's not a real compulsory.
It's not a real.
It's not a real compulsory.
Real boy. Okay. So.
All right, so now we get to watch another 20 minutes of displacement.
What I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna reposition first to go over that unit you just moved there.
Okay.
So you can just grab all 3 because I'm gonna go over all 3. And then you'll have to roll. You'll have to roll the white dice for them. Yeah.
And none more of them will die, so they are good.
And then I'm going to.
Where did he get displaced?
You get to place the commander within speed 1 of where he was.
Yeah, so basically anywhere. Yeah, that'll work.
And then you just place the other guys in cohesion.
Then I'm gonna go and do the actual compulsory, but I don't get to. I'm not gonna land. I'm gonna land on all of these guys.
All right, and now the bus is going to go displace all of them. Classic.
But I don't get to do the reckless.
Yeah, no reckless off this because you can only do it once per turn.
I'm gonna be as short distance on that as possible. I'd like to try to stay within range one. That will be. Still. Yeah, you actually get 2. Okay, I'm just gonna do that to stay at the range 1.
You have to go full speed, don't you, Sean?
Yes, you do. That's right. He doesn't get to on the compulsory. That's right. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so I cannot do that. I also cannot reverse, which is unfortunate on this.
Right, because it's a reckless driver.
So I guess that back roll is not going to do much good over there. Yeah, so you just get to basically place both at a speed 1. So I don't think you'll reach this side of the bus, and there won't be a room. So anywhere there is fine.
Or behind it.
Yeah,
from.
Anywhere basically from where you were.
Yeah.
And they'll all take a suppression from the.
Sean,
Yeah.
does Backworld Medic require line of sight or just range?
It does. I could see before, but I don't know if I could. I just wanted to see.
Yeah, you
the
might
height of the bus being up on that.
Right.
That speeder, I think it would have been fine.
Right.
But it can't
Yeah.
now because it's there.
Yeah, of course.
It does say in line of sight. Yes.
Yeah, okay,
But it
cool.
would have been fine if it had the height.
Yeah.
Okay. Off of that though, what I'm gonna then do.
Now we get to 2 actions.
Yes. So I'm gonna shoot as 1 into the DC 15 unit.
Ooh.
Guys back here. Yeah. So they should have 1 suppression from getting displaced. And then I'm going to. I think what I'll do. Yeah, I think I'll take the shot here.
Get a good look at that bus right there.
Do I take a shot here or an aim shot here? Because I think that bus is smoked
All right, shooting the DC.
All right, so just
Two?
I don't surge.
You
so
don't
just,
surge.
Just one into the DC 15.
One.
Light cover. So
Light
do
cover will
nothing, so
eat
just
that
keep
up.
suppression.
But a second suppression.
Yep. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pivot, and then I'm just going to go forward over.
You can't move. You rolled that it takes two actions to move.
Yep, never mind. That is correct. That is correct. Then I should have just taken. I'll just take the aim.
Just
off
take the
that.
aim, yep.
Yes, I forgot about not putting that damage token out.
Yep.
One save. One save. Let me grab that so don't forget that again. It won't be there, but
Yeah.
yes.
it should be gone.
One here. Yeah. I forgot about the damage token.
All right, one save on this clone unit, and they lose their third man down to just the unit leader and the heavy.
Okay, now you can kill the boss. But they have a suppression. He needs a suppression.
Yeah, Rex should have a suppression. The unit should have a suppression there.
And then they have two.
I
Yeah,
don't.
you're good.
I don't remember going with these guys, but there's a token there. So
No, that,
I don't know where it came from, but I definitely whatever. If maybe
Yeah,
someone
the
remembers me going
Z6
with
has
it.
not gone this
I don't
turn.
think. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know where the token came from.
just put it back in your.
Just shuffle it
I'll
in the
shuffle
stack.
it in your stack. Yeah, you definitely didn't go with them. You must have just forgotten on the table. All good. All good.
Well, I guess I'll pull. I've just got the 3 guys left. So I guess I'll go with the Z6.
All right, let's see a rally roll.
And
roll
say,
first.
Rally roll from the Z6 unit.
Yeah.
And
One
they
action.
won't get it.
So
But
they're just gonna shoot at the bus.
shoot the bus in the back,
You will have
weak
weak
point
point
2.
2. So you'll get to convert 2 of these no matter what, as long as you hit.
Has this unit lost? This unit has lost one guy.
1, 2, 3. There's 2 of them. So, or there's 3.
3 and the heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's lost one guy. And that'll be
3.
3 crits.
3.
So as long as Sean doesn't triple out on saves here.
Yeah, well,
I'm sorry, Jace. I shouldn't have said anything.
it's all your fault, Jason.
Oh
Alright,
no! Oh yeah!
Spam F in chat.
You do not love to see that.
Alright, I'm going purple.
All right, everybody, spam F if you want to see Jace do the first ever table flip on Friday Night Fights.
Alright.
Hey man, I just spent years painting this stuff.
Yeah,
Unorthodox tactic.
I agree with Canadian Barrier. Dot.
Alright, unorthodox tactician's gonna go. I'm gonna do one there, just for funsies. I guess I'll do. Can I get to Lando? Yeah, Lando won't have it. So
Oh, that was that bus
I guess I'll take
has now made so many saves.
This is like the most bipolar bus ever.
questionable.
All right, we're safety commissioner Striker here. We need to see what his thoughts on this bus.
Triv's gonna give these guys another dodge.
All right, Shriv's dodging up those Wookiees.
Then I guess I'll take an aim.
All right, we've got one person wanting to see a table flip.
Alright, I'm gonna take an aim.
This is how Sean thanks Chase for painting his stuff. He beats the
Oh,
crap.
he's been doing this to me for like 12 years.
Aim shot into R2.
Yeah, X Todd, it's gone back farther than we thought.
It's just abuse of Stockholm syndrome.
I think he's gonna be in the open too, James. Just because you don't have him in the-
Yeah, I mean, why not?
All right, we got a shot into R2 on the open for 2. He needs to save both for R2 to live.
Cue the Titanic penny whistle song.
And R2 lives.
What is going on?
These white dice. These white dice.
Nobody can say we don't have fun here. Alright. That's that. That's that.
All right. Well, what is going to happen today?
All right, looks like we got Rex.
Rex. Okay.
Rexy boy.
Grab that.
Rex gets tactical one is from move, right?
Yep, you get an aim when you move.
Yeah.
Safety officer. Well, safety officer OBI is not having any of this
Oh, man,
bus
yeah,
shenanigans.
Jake said born as white dice. Yeah, I was born as white dice for sure.
Yep.
White dice. Oh, I should probably. I was just trying to think of. I gotta remember my end of the phrase. Just
I think we're good now, but
Yeah.
I think they'll start to proc here.
Right.
Start to proc eventually.
Well, I'm gonna move Rex to get tactical.
All right, Rex is going to move, grab an aim from it, and then he's probably going to take a gunslinger shot. Maybe, hopefully, finish off this bus. All right, Rex does have the jetpack. So Rex could jump up on top of the building. Yeah, we're going to see a Rex on the building. The key is, can he get a sliver of his base into
Yeah,
the
I think-
side of the bus there?
We'll say it's back arc.
'Kay.
It's
Oh yeah, I
it's
see.
too close. It's back. It's
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
We're good.
I don't think it is, to be honest.
Yeah, all you need is
No,
part
I'm
of your
out.
base.
Okay.
I am out.
Okay.
'Kay.
So then you'll have to. Well, you can take that back,
So,
obviously. So. He'll still have surge crit. So
yeah.
it's just you won't.
But
have
we've
the-
seen how well that's worked on his other shots.
I
you
mean,
can
I guess
only-
there's no advantage for me to be up here. I could be just right here
you could be there.
and have jumped over this thing with the jetpack. Just to use it, I guess.
Yeah.
For once.
Now, I guess just keep in mind. If I get this,
Yeah.
you can kill literally everything here, but those are where the points are.
Well, yeah.
So I'm not sure if like him being there to your future moves, just factor that
Yeah.
in because he can't get to the other side of that building.
Right, because he can't jump
Exactly,
twice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So factor that into whatever.
Some high-level tactical thought about how they are going to, how Jace is
Okay,
going
you
to be
know
able to
what?
score
I
a
am
hostage
gonna
now
keep
that
him up on
his
this
one
corner.
is almost dead with
And
a
then I'm gonna
full
gunslinger
unit of
the two
Wookiees.
vehicles. Yeah.
Which one first?
We'll do the wounded one first, just like 'cause I really don't like that.
All right, Rex going there, shooting the wounded bus.
Okay.
So
He does
not in back arc.
not in back arc. He does have an
And I
aim
do
though.
have an aim.
You do have an aim.
He just needs natty crit. Okay, he's going to spend the aim here and does not get it. This bus is going to live another turn. How? How?
He's rolling up the shorts.
He's rolling.
No one wants to see
One
that.
into here.
For everybody who needs to see, the
And then-
shorts have been rolled up. And okay, he can get a wound on the other bus, of course.
Shield.
Yeah, and there's a shield.
Yeah, of course there's something else. Why wouldn't there be?
I didn't know I had the demoralized keyword out tonight.
Oh,
Sean
yeah.
is playing the real life demoralized keyword.
You're taking a playbook out of the Ukrainian.
And deplatformed.
All right, so that's it for Rex. So his token's going to flip, and looks like Sean. Oh, Sean's going back to his core, so everyone can tune out for the next 5 minutes.
Let's bring this guy down.
Yeah, the dead Wookiee has now returned. So we've got 2 Wookiees on 2 wounds back there. All right, guys, predictions in chat. How many? By what turn is OB going to be free of those Wookiees?
Never. The guys keep coming back.
And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna just because
He's done his job at this point. Well, that's actually not.
That's not the unit.
yeah, they are still coming in because they need to. They're going to run straight into Obi.
Ooh, the rebel troopers are now engaging Kenobi. This is interesting. He does have push.
It's getting hot.
All right, that's it for me.
All right, and it's just Kenobi. Oh no, there is also 5s left
Great,
for
great.
Jace.
No, this is like
Kenobi and
exactly-
5s.
Exactly how I wanted all of this.
You drew this up.
Yeah, oh, it's going all according to plan.
Justin says it'll be turned 55 by the time Kenobi gets free.
Okay, 55. All right. Well,
He
the timer
he
is
actually
up.
meant 5.
Troopers are gonna go and they're just gonna aim swing.
But I like 55 better. All right. Oh,
Let's,
5s is going to swing back, swing back into these
Fives
Wookiees.
just does one block.
Yep.
Yeah, you got 2 black here.
It'll be
Do you
2.
have a specialist if you wanted to proc it for an extra?
I
aim?
do not have the specialist.
No,
Yeah, you do.
It's a specialist and 5s.
Oh, I took the specialist model off. This is the command model.
5s is the commander.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
I
have the
understand
specialist.
my
you got
mistake now. So 2 block,
Yeah, and then if you
the
want
specialist for the
second aim, so you'll
second,
aim.
so 2
Yeah,
aims.
2 aims. Yeah, might as well get as many as you can here.
Considering neither of those hit.
They don't surge.
First aim,
All right, and second aim.
second aim,
Nope, just the 1 crit.
useless.
All right, and here we will see a Wookiee say
Thanks
no.
for tenacity.
Yeah, thanks for tenacity. Because Sean's Wookiees needed to throw more dice.
They did. Okay.
Alright.
You have what left? Obi.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go here. I'm going to heal a Wookiee.
All right, looks like we have now healed another wound on the unit of Wookiees up by Kenobi.
I forgot to roll off for Rex, but
It'll go away and it won't matter for
Yeah.
you. So yeah, I'm cool with that.
And that core unit's just going to funnel on through to hold up Kenobi again as well.
Well, no, they can't get to Kenobi, but
Oh yeah, but they're just there to distract him.
I'm gonna just trail these guys out here, and then I'm gonna take a shot into the Z6 squad.
Ooh.
Light cover plus suppression, so it's just heavy. It's okay. I'll just take another suppression. I just want to start them with one, so that's it. for me.
Starting that unit with suppression, dirty, and now it's just Kenobi.
Oh, Kenobi.
Yeah, go Canobes. Woo! All right, what does he got left? 2 dodges.
Yeah, he's got
Okay,
2
so-
dodges on him.
Okay.
Well,
So you want it?
he can't spend aims.
Unless you flip your
with
stance.
Offensive stance, which you can. You can take an aim, which you get 2, and then you can swing.
Yes, but then I can't spend.
Dodges until you go with him
Next
again.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it won't matter to you.
True. All right. Well, I'll go offensive, and I'm going to.
All right. Flipping to offensive
Yep.
stance, and then aim.
Into the Wookiees.
Okay, they do have 2 dodges. Just keep that in mind.
Yep. And what do the troopers have?
They have
Doesn't matter.
No
Wookiees
dodges.
are-
No dodges.
the ones that need to.
Okay, got it. Roger that.
All right, double aimed into the Wookiees.
I'm gonna get that surge off this as well.
Good start so far. We'll spend the first aim. All right, and hopefully we can convert that last white. No. So the Wookiees will dodge 2
Take 2
and roll for 3.
3 saves. I will spend a surge as well for 2
Both.
to pierce that, but you will kill off the 2 Wookiees.
Again.
Yep.
Yeah, but they're dead this
Oh,
time.
yeah.
So both of the injured Wookiees are now finally dead. Guaranteed.
All right. Well, at least something happened.
He has 2 wounds on him, or 1?
That was one of the
I
ones you
have 1.
removed.
You have 1.
Yeah.
These are my dodges. And that. Okay, cool. Alright, so you are out then, Jace?
Yep.
Okay, I have a couple of units left.
All right, so Sean's going to
Hostage.
finish up. Hostage, speed 1. That hostage is just going to keep on shuffling all the way to the tail end. Oh, so far we can't even see them on that camera. There we can.
I just gotta
Oh,
get away from Obi.
can't even on there either.
Yeah,
All right.
well,
Yep.
Alright, next up is Lando.
Oh, we got Lando, which we have not seen do anything yet this game because buses. I hope you guys like seeing our one and only show of Lando on Friday Night Fights. He does exactly what we all thought he would do, which was not very much.
He was just getting changed, and now he's ready for the battle.
He was picking out his
swear
cape.
He did a lot more in this
Yeah.
afternoon's game.
He was
mustard
picking.
on his cloak.
He got mustard
He
on his.
actually had token.
Next up, these guys.
And the last one will be this last unit of core. And they're just going to, looks like, pump forward towards Kenobi.
Yeah, everyone's going to fight.
I feel like this is when you want Obi's 1 pip, because now there's like set 9 units in range of
Yeah,
him.
that's why they're all here now.
It's because
That's already been played. Alright, that is it for me. I just want to point out that this bus is still in existence.
yeah, that bus still exists. All right,
Ridiculous.
they're going to sweep. We're going to come here and talk about how ridiculous that bus living is. Very, very ridiculous.
You got vigilance here.
All right, everybody. Where's your updated predictions halfway through the game as round 3 has now ended? We have, if I go over to the activation screen, we have lost Padme on one side, and we have lost nothing on Sean's side. So, because that bus has refused to die. And we are likely about to lose the 5s unit, and R2 is hanging on by a thread after he made a very good double save. So, the guys are going to pick out their command cards as we start to head into turn 4. But as we do, of course, we are going to go through one of our sponsors, which is Phoenix Games Australia. Bryant down there, he has been very generous in donating lots of giveaways. So if you are in the Australia or that area of the world, definitely give him a shout. He's got lots of Legion, and he can definitely help look you up. Jake saying, "Oof, you feel what Sean's saves have." Yep, Sean's saves have definitely probably carried him here right now. And Exod not looking good for clones. Nope. Obi needs to have more dice than he has now if he wants to clean out that many units.
Okay, I am good.
All right, the guys are good. We're going to hop over to the command card screen, and we have got Ace Up His Sleeve versus Call Me Captain.
So when Lando issues an order here, he get to a unit. It gains a dodge or a standby.
All right. When that Lando issues a order, it gains a dodge or a standby, and I bet we can all guess where that's going.
It's gonna be a standby on his Wookiees.
Yeah, stand by the Wookiees. Who would have guessed it?
But I think what did you play?
Call Me Captain.
Call me captain. Okay, so you actually get to go first. Yeah, which you did. Okay. I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go obviously Lando.
All right.
You get to do your first.
So Lando gave.
All right.
So Sean, does Lando get a token himself off the card?
Yeah, he does. Lando and the unit.
So what did Lando take?
Oh, he also gets one?
Does he?
Issues an order to a unit? Oh, yeah, because I guess he
Yeah.
issues himself an order. Yep.
Yep, because it's not another unit.
He'll take a standby too.
Okay, Lando and the unit of Wookiees both took a standby.
Seems good. Okay, Captain gains fire support. Cool, and he doesn't flip his order token face down, so he's got all the fire supports. Oh yeah.
All right. So we got a fire supporting Rex this turn.
He pulls R2.
And of course the full first pull is R2. Nice.
What I wanted.
Nice.
So I am going to fix myself.
R2's finally going to repair himself after almost dying. And then he'll do a move. And then he's just trying to stay alive. All right, so for the Rebels, coming looks like from the stack. Yep, from the stack, we got a bus. Oh, here comes the.
I guess I'll go with this guy.
All right, so it looks like we're going with the almost dead bus for some odd peculiar reason.
I mean, I feel like he should go question mark do something.
He must now compulsory because he's reckless.
He's gonna pivot.
Yep.
He's gonna drive.
Oh, I wonder who he's going for the shot on.
Leave him alone.
Jace not very happy about his choice of target.
Okay, not so it has to be compulsory there.
Yep.
Okay.
And now has 2 actions.
Yes, but you cannot reverse, and the first time during your activation that you displace. So I haven't displaced anyone yet, but I can displace
For both actions on a move.
both actions on a move. I could do compulsory there and then shoot, but I feel like
It's a tough choice. Do you take the shot or do you spend both actions to move and run him over?
I mean, I think I got better chance of shooting because he's in the open. He's in the open. I've already spent the R5. I think I'll just questionable. Do I? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get. I think I get smoked this turn anyway. All right, I will shoot R2.
Getting smoked by the bus is what he said last turn as well, and the bus is still here. So yeah,
All right, only wanted to R2 though. So
There
that was a pretty weak sauce.
there was no aim.
Oh yes, because I can.
You
take
do have
those
2
I
actions.
do have those 2 actions. I keep forecasting 2.
For 2. So R2 cannot die,
R2 cannot die. R2 cannot die.
but he's got to make 2 saves. And oh yeah,
Here's the suppression.
the dice hit the dice. And R2's back up to 3. It's a good thing the heals happened.
Yep.
Are you happy you pulled R2 now?
Oh man,
Just
I am
Ecstatic, just
I am
ecstatic.
so happy.
All right, next up.
Trooper. Okay. Well.
All right,
Now I can do something.
now we got a core unit,
Okay.
which might potentially just shoot the bus in the butt.
This guy is going to aim shoot the full bus.
Ooh, shooting.
Ooh, wait. Because I don't. Well, these guys should be able to get.
I mean, the bus isn't going anywhere, so whatever you're doing past that is, you know, you'll get at least one shot. Do you need all your units? That's the question.
Yeah. Well, or I can just go with. Okay. I'm gonna go with these guys.
The
and-
Z6 unit,
And the.
Yeah, roll off.
and they will
Suppression.
keep their
So
suppression.
they are just going to shoot at this guy,
With
and
the
they're going to
fire
fire
support.
support with.
Roger that.
All right, Z6 with a Rex fire support.
So you are
into
gonna
the main
be
bus.
3 red, 6 white, 3 black.
So 3, 3, and 6. Big dice pool.
And three
I
black.
hope the dice app holds out for the end of the game.
And I don't have any aims.
Yep. No aims
Right.
available. No surge crit. No crit impact, and that'll be nothing
No, because there's no DC 15 in there.
Does
Rex
Rex not?
Does Rex
because he's
convert?
not the he's fire supporting
Yeah,
in.
he's
He's
Oh, so it doesn't take hits.
Yeah,
Okay.
it takes
Does
yeah.
explaining if you fire support Rexes, that's where that surge conversion is fantastic.
Yeah.
Mm,
But then you have to flip his token, and because you'd go with him. So
But in this case, you don't.
I
Okay,
don't.
so nothing there. Okay, back over to me.
nothing into the bus.
Okay,
Clones are really struggling. I feel like they need some HH12s over here,
Trooper.
or some Magnagard rockets.
I'm gonna go with this squad of troopers, and they're going to aim punch Obi.
All right, trooper unit aim punching Obi. Obi's got no dodges,
For 3.
and that'll be 3.
All right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're saying he doesn't.
Z-
flip.
Zarvak. Yeah, we were saying he doesn't flip. We were saying in order to get Surge to crit, he would have to flip Rex's to fire support into Rex.
You
Yep.
On the Osterns,
But
now
Obi
3.
took 2 more wounds,
I'll give
so
you
he
3
is up to 3 wounds now. Half dead Obi.
spots. Alright, Chase.
pulling another
Trooper.
But yeah, good catch there, Zarvak.
No. We did it right.
Yeah, you guys did it right.
All right. I am going to.
All right, so it looks like Jace has pulled another core unit.
What turn are we in?
I'm
Turn
gonna
4.
disengage with the.
All right, so it looks like Fives is gonna run away.
Is it,
Yeah, I just turned that off.
is it move 1 or is it 1 full move?
Speed 1.
Speed 1.
Speed
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
You're disengaging.
Yeah.
Okay, roger that. No, he's Tyler, you're totally good.
Oh, yeah.
We were just catching up with chat, so we did it right. We were just discussing why you don't flip it, and then you caught it, which is good. You probably heard the second part of our conversation. So all good. You had it right. We had it right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's right. Look at that. Look at that. Except that bus. That bus is not right for
That bus
living.
is so wrong.
See all the safety violations are causing issues. Greed.
We got it. We got
Okay,
it.
so those guys disengaged.
All right, Fives is running away with that
Why is
hostage.
that? Why is that happening? Okay.
All right, now watch Sean immediately pull a Wookiee. Oh, no.
Next in, fight Obi.
These rebel troopers are just going to punch Obi to death now.
All right, we're running in, punching Obi in the face. Hiya!
Ooh,
Yeah,
2 crits into Obi.
In fairness, anything that hits.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's a 4th wound on Obi. Those rebels don't have the proper PPE. I mean, have you seen their windshields?
Hey, that's why you buy Rain-X. See, they didn't buy Rain-X. Not a lot of snow in the desert to throw on your windshield when you run out of windshield washer fluid. Great Canadian tactic. Right there.
Trooper.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna go.
All right, Jace has continued to pull another core. So he's got both DC 15 units.
Do these guys and they can aim shoot at the Wookiees because they'll have reached
Be-
4
yeah.
and then fire support Rex.
Do you have 3 even? I'm just
Yeah,
thinking
because
if I
he
just-
might not be able to add.
No,
to
I was
it.
just gonna see if you could. I was just making sure you weren't shorting yourself. No, you can only do the
No, is Rex in range 2?
He does, I think he.
Oh yeah,
does.
because he's 2, not 3.
Nope,
Hey.
he doesn't.
Okay, so I guess I won't be shooting into them.
You roll
But
up
I-
expression first anyway, just to see what you get, because maybe you could do a move and shoot.
Oh, the tease.
I was thinking you can move and shoot, but no, you cannot do that either.
Wow.
I'm literally trying to help you right now.
Well, there's not much.
Sean, if you wanted to help him, you would have removed the bus already and not rolled so many blocks.
I mean, I probably shouldn't even play buses.
But if I want to help him, I shouldn't
Okay,
play.
well, I guess these guys. will
Words to
just,
live by,
shoot
everybody. If you
into
want to
that
help
bus
him,
and
don't
forward
play
them.
buses.
Yep. Sorry, and you were going to the bus?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got your black, you got your, yep, you got everything there.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Nothing. One.
One, yeah, one. Shield.
Yep, of course.
One into the shield right there on that
Those are
bus.
gone. Sadly, I don't get to. Oh, I should actually from the end phase. I guess I forgot. Let me end phase.
Oh, yeah, you had to roll for that other shield.
Get it back.
Nice. And now it's spent again.
No, I would have got one back and then spent
Yes.
that, so I will still actually have
Yeah.
one up.
Yeah, exactly. I was saying you got it back and then spent it immediately.
Okay. So I have a Wookiee there. Okay, they have a standby though. That's why I'm not going with them. All right, next up. Oh yeah, that's good to have the lists.
All right, there's the Wookiee. All right, so all right, guys.
Aim.
Do the Wookiees do 3 wounds and kill 5s?
I'm gonna aim and then run in to trigger the charge.
All right, so it's an aim charge. This is a full Wookiee unit with a wound for tenacity, so 9 dice. I'm expecting them to roll 2 wounds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do you guys think that would be
2
average?
aims. Oh, and they have one surge up into the fray. Okay, here we go.
Yep, that
First aim. Second aim.
yep. Mr. Witty, I don't think we were correct. How did they have 2 aims? One from the aim action.
Oh, did I say 2 aims? I don't even know why I said
Yeah.
2 aims. Yeah,
Just
sorry,
delete
my
that
bad.
one last die.
My bad.
Yep.
I said 2 aims.
But that's still 8. Yeah, Mr. Witty, we are incorrect off of.
It's bad. Not 2 aims.
Yep. We are incorrect on the dice cooling off. They have continued to almost full boat. So 8 saves, and yeah, oh yeah, those clones are murdered.
Oh, man.
Murdered.
I am not in base contact with the hostage. Just
No.
FYI. I did not have the distance.
So he still has to move again to touch the hostage. But we are going to go over here and we're going to find 5s and say goodbye.
Just so you don't put it back in your game. All right, over to you.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Jace has now finally pulled Obi.
And you're gonna get an attack either way.
Now you can flip your stance back to defensive.
Yeah, that is what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so the stance is going back to defensive.
And the second I take a dodge, you attack.
Yeah,
Yes.
but you do have 2
You
dodges.
get the dodges.
You get 2 dodges.
Yes, which is probably good.
Mr. Witt, yeah, it feels like your opponent from last night. His pikes average 5 hits after cover. Are you talking about my games with Anthony for the past 3 weeks, or? But no, trust me, I feel it. Pikes are nasty. Was he playing full? He was playing full Shadow Collective.
No aims or anything like that. 4 into Obi.
Okay, takes 2 away.
Takes 2 away.
So then
Yep.
Takes 2 away, yes. Yep.
Yeah, Zarvak. Obi needs situational or tenacity. I love situational on him. But that'll do a wound back.
Yeah, Obi does a wound back to me.
Yep.
That'll be my first of these on these 3.
All right.
Oh, I guess no, I don't take a wound.
You don't take a
No, no,
wound.
you don't
Just-
take it. I take
just
it. I
Obi.
take a wound.
Yeah,
I
Yep.
take a wound.
I get some.
Yeah, Zarvak.
Okay, and then-
Situational on
and then
Ovi, I
I
think, is
want
just
to
a
disengage.
must. It's so good.
Sorry, you won't be able to do the disengage there, but
Oh yeah, because that's a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so then I can. Well, I guess I'll swing at something.
yes.
But if you swing at the Wookiees,
Yeah,
you
you
can.
can kill the Wookiees.
Because there is only 2 of them left.
Yeah, there's only 5 wounds
5
left.
wounds, I do get.
So if you hit 5, you
Oh,
could
does
kill
one of
him.
them have a wound?
You just did it.
Oh, I
Nothing.
just yeah. Boom. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, just hold on 1 second. before you
Sean,
do that.
Sean, we got a message for you
What's
from
that?
Canadian Bear. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nathan says, "Welcome back to Friday Night Fights," like going against Sean's dice.
I rarely get to play. So on that though, just before you go do your
He was playing Rebel Pikes. Yeah, Rebel Pikes are annoying. I find Empire Pikes are even worse because the amount of spotter in Empire to just give them aims, like double officer with Electro Binocs to just give pikes that many aims is just disgusting. Yeah, Zarvak, I do agree. The double rainbow is just rough. Did Obi roll?
Not yet. I
Not
was
yet. 'Kay.
triggering Lando standby.
Oh,
to move
right.
Across.
Okay.
In the shooting position.
These guys.
No, go finish.
Obi.
Your Obi attack.
What the hell am I doing?
Yeah. Okay. Standbys do cause that though. It's like a little.
Yeah,
They sort of disrupt play a little bit.
But yeah, Justice, I agree. Obi needs some.
Yeah,
And
that's
well, that'll just flat out kill the one Wookiee. Pierce
yes,
2.
'cause Pierce 2.
Yeah,
will
Pierce
sort
2
of
will just kill the
shield
wounded
that.
one, and we're left with one Wookiee.
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't actually transfer that. Alright, so no. Now
Yeah,
now
Mr.
it
Oh,
throws
Vader
two
Boba with
black
pikes
strikes.
is just. Oh man, that'd be gross. Nasty looking list.
I'm gonna go with this Wookiee.
All right, so Sean is now going to go with
no,
the
you know what?
Wookiees.
I'm actually
Oh.
not. I'm not going to. I'm gonna pull. I don't need
Okay.
this. That's all we have there. I'm gonna go with the core.
That the
That'll
hot
be this core.
that core.
And they're gonna come fight Obi.
All right, so we're going to put a third unit in a third core unit in base
There's
contact
actually
with
4
Obi.
units right now in
Yeah,
combat.
Obi is touching 4 units because he
Thanks.
continues to kill a single Wookiee at a time, and the leader comes and bases him.
Yeah, thanks to Jace just killing off that Wookiee. Alright, 4 coming at you, Obs. For 2.
Okay, 2
Send
saves
one
needed by
Goddess.
Obi. He needs to make one of these to live, or he'll just die.
yep.
Okay, well,
that's the end of the night.
let's head back over to the activations board and remove Obi from the list now. If you have noticed, nothing has been removed from Sean's side. Double bus is OP.
This boss does not
In
die this
fairness,
game.
we're deep in the game. Like we're almost done 4.
Oh,
so yeah, it's not like it's an early
No,
time
no.
in the game right now.
This will be interesting. Maybe it's something I get to do, but it's your go. Oh,
Nope, that was his go.
Yeah,
My
again,
go?
yep.
Wow.
All right. So the last DC 15 unit is going to take a move, looks like.
And then he's gonna shoot with fire support from Rex into them.
Oh, you want to go? I was like, why are you moving closer? But yeah, I can't see why. 'cause
Oh, they're
makes
going to
sense.
shoot
Yep,
into the
that makes sense,
Wookiees.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, pretty sure Rexy Boy has range. Yes. Yep.
Quick question. Are you going to split fire something into the bus, or are you just not leaving the bus?
You could do 2 red in the bus. You could do 4
Yeah.
black into the bus.
Like, you could do 2 red into the bus,
Two-
and then 4 black, 3 red into the Wookiees. Or you could do the whole thing into the Wookiees.
I'm gonna do 2 red into the boss.
Okay, so the DC 15 into the
So
bus.
do that first.
Yep.
Okay.
DC 15.
DC 15
it
into
gets
the
surge
bus.
conversion, or it gets
So
that's
2 crits.
That's 2 because it gets weak point.
Yep, weak point 2 because you're in the butt. Sean's.
And
Yeah, Mr. Whitty. There it goes. The bus is finally dead.
Oh,
Yes, Rex
I
is
don't
in
care
range.
how this game ends now.
That's also
as
nice
long
because.
as that thing's gone.
Yep. We'll move back over here and we will
the paint job sucked on that anyway.
we'll remove the reckless bus.
All right. Okay, so
3 red, 4 black.
now 3 red.
Yeah,
4 black.
3 red, 4 black into these Wookiees in the open. They've taken 1 wound, and there's 4. Yes, Mr. Whitty. Rex is fire supporting into this portion right here.
So 1 Wookiee down.
So, yep, that's what Wookiee did, and the wound hops over.
Dispersion.
Zarvak's liking his Obi Rex Wookiee list a lot. Interesting. Yeah, Obi Rex with Wookiees, that does sound pretty good. And then you probably just take some naked phase 1s, I'm guessing, in there. How many Wookiees do you take? 2 or 3?
Bus. Tactician.
Okay, looks like we got the other bus unit going. Again, getting 3 on the Tactician.
Remember when people said that cards sucked because of timing?
Yeah, I don't think the timing of that card really matters anymore.
He's good, and then the Wookiees are gonna get 1. He'll take 1 on himself. And then
3 with 3 phase 1s. Nice. So is it 8 axe Zarvak, or is there anything else in there? Do you fit an R2 or? I mean, even at 8 axe, 3 Wookiees, 3 phase 1s, Obi and Rex is pretty disgusting.
Chuck.
8 axe.
token
Yeah.
out.
Nice.
Doesn't really matter. You still have Rex to go though, eh?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna chuck a dodge token on.
Yeah, so Jace only has Rex left to go.
Chuck it there, off trip. And then I'm going to take
And Sean's still buses are still OP. Agreed, Justice. And imagine this with Black Suns inside of them too now with triple swoops. All right, so that bus is just going to smack 3 into the light cover dudes. Only 2. They got a suppression token.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't even see it from where I was.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter because they're dead anyways.
Of course.
So we're going to hop back over here
Jason has the
again.
power of the overhead cannon. I couldn't even see this.
Yeah, I got the power. And so Jace has now lost half of his units. We've lost Obi, Padme 5s, and a DC 15, leaving us with a full DC 15, a slightly injured Z6, a very injured R2, and a full health Rex. All right, so Rex has got a rally. Yep. Just gonna move over and gunslinger the bus and Wookiees. Be my guess. Yep. Yep, he's going to gunslinger the Wookiees and the bus.
Sharpshooters.
Sharpshooter, yep.
Doesn't matter. All right, with the name. Whoops first.
Yes, Anthony, the red dice and white defense dice are working very backwards. Very backwards. Oh!
3 crits
With
into them.
Yep, 3 into the Wookiees. The Wookiees will... Ooh, save 2. Yeah, Jake, I would also go for Zarvak's list. I would also go with the Chieftain over Chewie. I think just the Chieftain's amazing. And 2 crits into the bus, though.
All right.
Spend a shield on
So 1 shield and rolling to take a wound. That Wookiee unit has 2 wounds on it, so there's 7 health remaining in that unit, but it's right next to the hostage.
All right, I'm gonna go with core unit at the back.
Yeah, Zarvax. Chewie being cheaper is true. But that Chieftain's so good. That melee too is amazing. All right, so Sean's just going to keep moving his hostage out of sight now, so we forget that he has it. The guys, they are just about to wrap up turn 4. They still have 45 minutes left on the clock, so they're playing very quick. Yep, they've got tons of time left for the last 2 turns. Especially now that Sean won't be displacing everybody with a reckless bus anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I was eating time out there. All right, I still have 2 units to go though. So the Wookiee.
All right, so the Wookiee unit that's now free because Obi died to some rebels.
He's gonna move and then we have to charge this.
All right, so we're probably going to say goodbye to his Z6 unit now. That Wookiee does have an aim and a dodge on it. Oh, is that a different? Oh, that's Lando that has the aim dodge. The Wookiees,
Yeah, Lando hasn't gone.
Wookiees just have an aim. Aim and a surge. Gotcha. Spend the aim for 3 into the clones. And that'll have Pierce 1 on it. But who cares when you just do that?
Oh man, these dice.
Is that unit gone?
Just the leader left.
Pretty much.
Just the leader left.
Just the leader left.
Red dice have not
Sean, where's your
been,
second Wookiee?
He's toast.
Oh, no. Oh, there's only 1 Wookiee left
There's
there?
only one.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Because he just, I remember I saved just enough.
Oh,
for the
right.
first 2, and that was, yeah.
Right. It's just a single Wookiee. Forgot about that. Yep.
I think he's supposed to have a wound though in there.
Single Wookiee, though, rolling 3 dice is still nasty in melee.
Right, and then just me with Lando Calrissian here.
Yep.
He's
La-
going to.
Oh, I know you've been forgetting about it, Jace, but Rex gets 2 more dodges from up close and personal.
Oh yeah,
With your gunslinger shots.
Oh yeah.
Every time he shoots, he gets
Oh, yeah, so
a dodge.
This is my first time playing with that card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's,
go ahead and start shooting into this squad here. With Lando. So,
All right, Lando shooting into the DC 15.
into these guys, they have sharpshooter 2.
Yep.
He's gonna take an aim. He already has an aim. I'll spend my second aim. There we go.
Nice.
So 2 into there. Pierce.
Pierce 1 on Lando, correct?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Oh my god.
Yeah, Jace's red defense dice have not been happy with him this game.
More attack dice.
Yeah, and they are going to enter into cleanup. So we will jump back over here. All right, everybody. That is the end of turn 4. We have 2 turns left. Jace has lost half of his units, including his two of his 4 big characters. R2's hanging on by a thread. He's still got a heal left, but he's only got 1 wound remaining at the moment. And Rex is just sitting there, nice and pretty, full health, just jump packing everywhere.
Practice game, I killed Rex like immediately.
Yeah.
Today.
It's like
The problem is right now, though, that unit of Wookiees that has 7 health remaining is sitting right beside Jace's hostage. So he's got 2 turns that he's got to get that back, or else Sean is just going to get him on objective points. All right, as the guys choose their command cards for turn 5, we're going to go into another sponsor, which is Ben and Paul over at Dice Time, who are our affiliated podcasts. You can give them a listen to on any of the normal podcasting platforms, as well as we post their podcasts to our YouTube channel. So feel free to go check them out. They have lots of good content. All right, and we are going to head over to turn 5 command cards. Idiot's Array, and we're not programmed. All right, so Sean's going to win priority here.
I'm going to get 3
Yep.
games.
3 aims and 3 dodges on Lando because he has played a 1, 2, and a 3 pip already. Have you contingency'd any of these cards, Sean?
Nope.
Nope. Has not even touched his contingencies. All right, so Lando has tokened up.
Sorry, I need to at the end of the round.
Rex is also tokened up with only his 2.
All right, I'll get a shield back at the end of the round. 'Cause why not?
Do you roll for both shields, or do you just roll 1 red for?
Just one, or is it both?
I can't remember what the
Both
errata was.
each. It is each.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just can't remember if they errated it or not.
no, just one.
the 2 surges come from here.
Oh, well, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
So I do prioritize.
Let's check the bus. Yeah. All right. So
I guess I
the
have
bus
to
got
give it to my 2 troopers.
the bus got that left. Yep. And then R2 is the only thing left in. Yeah. Jace has 2 in his stack. What do you have in your stack? R2.
R2 and Rex.
Rex can issue to himself.
Yep.
He's a clone trooper.
You could go to. Yep.
So you can only have then you'll have only R2 in the stack.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
trooper.
Yeah, he's a
That
clone.
makes sense.
He's a clone trooper, and then R2 is the only thing left in the stack. So you got perfect order control, and Sean issues, of course, just to Lando. Okay, Sean's going to pull first, get a core. There's no more Obi to punch around, so they're just going to stand there and kick his dead body.
All right. So I'm going to come out to here.
And here they come, just popping out, just laying waste to that DC-15 unit that's been sitting there.
We'll go ahead and just shoot into the DC-15.
All right, 4 black into the DC-15. No cover for that unit. And that'll be 2 hits. All right, so based on Jace's previous rolling, we can just assume that that unit is wiped.
That's a 50-50. That's actually average. That is actually average.
No, Sean, I believe the thing was you got 2 hits and it was going to kill 3 models.
Oh, that's no, that's my average. Sometimes. All right, you're up, buddy.
All right, but now that unit has a suppression.
Oh. I guess I'm going to go with Rex.
Go with Rex.
And he's going to aim shoot.
All right,
And
fire support.
can he fire support with these
Yes,
guys?
you can.
Okay, and I'm going to do that.
Fire supporting into the Wookiee shot.
Yep.
So I'll his one attack will go into the Wookiees fire support with these guys.
Okay.
And then his other attack will go into that.
All right.
Okay. With the name.
Yep, with an aim.
So Wookiees first.
All right, so
Wookiee
Rex
black,
is shooting with a fire support from that injured unit into the Wookiees.
black.
All right, 6 dice here. And everything.
All right, I have 7 wounds in there.
Yep, so they can't die.
You hit me for 6.
Yep.
Into the fray is just range 1.
Yep,
so I don't
just
have
range
that.
1. And
Okay.
the Wookiees are sitting on 1 wound.
Okay.
And now that core unit's token flips. The question, though, is now, are they going to be able to get there to grab the hostage?
Flip.
All right.
My attack into
Oh,
the
sorry. Yeah,
Oh,
my
yes.
bad, my bad, my bad. Yeah,
Yep, we still have the second attack into the
And
bus.
I haven't used my.
You still got the aim.
aim
This is bus?
or my surges.
This is bus.
Yeah.
Yep.
So spend your
Spend.
aim.
Yep. Spend the aim. Looking for some surges or some crits.
Surges won't matter because you already have you have surge conversion on the attack. So
Oh yeah.
I did pull a core though, so that is.
Oh, Jace. Also, remove the suppression on your core unit. You have Inspire 2 this turn for Rex.
Good catch.
So you can get rid of that as well. Just might help you next turn if they live
you bet.
from this barrage of core rebel units.
Oh man, it's not.
Same shot.
All right, more rebels into the same poor clone unit. Oh, only one this time. And we're going to lose the DC 15.
All right, over to you.
Well, I can only go with these guys.
Those Wookiees are a workplace accident away from being fired. All right, looks like Jace is going with his Z6 unit, which is just the unit leader, engaged with a Wookiee.
Nothing. Just aim swing.
Aim swinging into the Wookiee. And he pops him for a crit. All right, that Wookiee's got 1 health left. That Wookiee is now going to whiff on the unit leader, and then the unit leader is going to kill him next turn. Just gut the Wookiee.
R2? You have R2 left.
Oh yeah, I guess R2. So nothing.
Yeah, so Sean gets to go, and then Jace will go with his last activation, which will be R2. Okay, so Sean's going to go with the same core shot probably again. Yep, same core shot. Jace, that unit should have a suppression token. The DC 15 unit.
Oh yeah,
Because they got shot again. Yeah. So, all right, heavy cover on him from this rebel unit. Nope, 2 hits.
One more suppression.
So, second suppression on that unit. It's okay. He's got Lando with sharpshooter to finish him off.
Oh no, because you inspired off. Yeah, inspired off. And then, okay.
And now Jace just has R2.
R2.
Run and heal. All right, uses up his last set of heals, and he's just going to run away. Try to keep R2 alive.
Gets heals too.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah, pretty tough to get secret mission in Long March, so R2 is just going to stay over there.
I have the Wookiee.
All right.
He is going to roll off 2 suppression.
Indomitable, here we go. Gets 1 off, that's all that he needs. Move and claim the hostage.
Yeah, I got 4 models left.
Okay.
Yeah, Jace has a total of 4 models on the
Bus,
table.
Tactician.
The Tactician will get 2 out of 3 this time from the bus.
I'm going to go with Wookiee for 1, and he'll go here.
Wookiee
I'm gonna
himself.
shoot the DC 15.
All right, shooting that DC 15.
With an aim.
All right, and 2 over cover. Let's see, can this guy be the hero? Can he make 2 saves? No, he's dead.
That was this guy?
Yep. All right, back to activations. Let's remove this guy. And we've now got 3 models left on that side.
We're officially as far as we can possibly get.
All right, so none of us can see it. There's no camera angle I have that can show you how far that unit has moved to the edge of the table.
Where's my actual stack? I think this was. Yeah, this will.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, and it looks like we got the Wookiee that is engaged with the single Z6 unit.
I'm going to disengage.
Ooh, the Wookiee is disengaging. Interesting. All right, let's get a top down, see where that Wookiee ends up. Going behind the land speeder cover. Interesting. Disengaging Wookiee. No camera angle will show all the safety violations. You are correct.
So that's there. And then Lando, who's got marksman and Pierce, is just gonna
All right, Lando's going to take an aim and shoot the dude.
But he has 3 aims already.
Oh,
so
he.
that
Oh,
was
right, he does have
2
3 aims
crits,
already.
And then Pierce, so he's just dead.
Cool. So kills the last dude, and now he gets a second action still. That was your
my aim
clones.
off your clone, I think, and or the Wookiee. I'm not sure. Oh no, it was the Wookiee off the tactic. It was the Wookiee off the tactician. Yeah, it was Wookiee off the tactician, but he disengaged. So that is what Lando was doing that turn, and then I think that's all I have.
And that's it for the turn.
Yeah.
That's turn 5. All right,
6.
32 minutes for turn 6. All right, guys, let me know who's going to win. Are the clones with their 3 models, or does the one living bus got it with the 2 living Wookiees? Both living Wookiees are actually on 1 wound. So,
Oh, sorry, no, it's
This
only a block,
Wookiee,
it's only a
this
block.
Wookiee only has 1 wound.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Only has 1 wound.
This
So
Wookiee has 1 wound.
both Wookiees have 1 wound left. Did you
No,
get any
no,
shields
actually,
back, Sean?
No, that guy, no. That guy only has 1 wound left too. Yeah, because I had 7 wounds.
Oh.
He hit me for 6. I saved none.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Did you get any shields back, Sean?
I did not because I rolled a surge and I think it's only block.
Yeah, it's only on blocks.
So
Okay.
I have 1 shield.
So
up and-
the shield did not come back. They are going to clean up and choose command cards as we are going to do a quick turn 6 sponsor, which is going to be back-to-back basics, which do lots of they do a lot of MDF cutting. I believe that's correct, Sean, right?
MDF, acrylic.
Yep, MDF, acrylic. They do tokens. We use
racks, base,
yep.
they
use
do
lots of their
bases.
boards for our bases, for
Hobby
building
materials.
tables and terrain. I believe, did they also help you out with that glass acrylic
They
that
did
you
all
showed
of
up?
that
Yep,
For,
so-
for free.
Yep,
So
all of
that
the
was
glass
huge.
acrylic you saw that's going to be going on the wall was
And-
them.
And 17 prizes for the Christmas giveaway.
Yep, and 17 prizes for the Christmas giveaway coming from Back to Basics. So definitely check them out, and definitely check out the Christmas episode when it comes out because you will want to be there for those prizes.
Including 4 battle forces.
4 battle forces for prizes. So lots.
Everyone can
lots
win
of
except for
stuff.
Jake, he can't.
Oh yeah.
Todd, we're gonna eliminate him.
All right. So Jake and X Todd, you've apparently already been eliminated by Sean.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh, and the reason why is Sean already has to give 5 prizes to Shorty Shorts Jake because of this beatdown.
Oh, this is bad.
But with
all right.
with that, we'll head over to turn 6 command cards.
All right, ready to go?
Yep.
We got Take That Clankers versus Covering Fire.
No. Contingency.
Oh, contingencies to all in. Oh, all in.
Yes. So each enemy unit reads 1 to 3 in line sight gains 2 observation tokens before Lando Calvin resumes any attack dice. You can declare block or a crit after the reroll.
All right,
step.
so-
If there's at least one of them declared, you get to add 2 of the magic.
So we have now finally seen every Lando card get played.
And if there is not, your opponent may remove up to 2 dice. So,
Right arm.
all right, I'm gonna give you 2 observation tokens over there.
All right, so here's the real question,
I think you're the
guys.
only enemy.
In chat, let me know,
Yeah,
does
yeah.
Rex survive the turn?
All right, and then Lando gets a. Lando's gonna get a. What did you get? You did Take That Clankers?
Yeah. Well, it's like, what else am I gonna play?
Well, that would have been more effective, but there's no clankers. So
There's no clankers.
I got.
There are also no
standing orders and.
you could have.
Yeah, well, I just don't care.
There's also no
Fair.
Jake or Sean. Jake is asking if he's eliminated because of Thursday.
No, that was fine. That was all good. I just eliminated him because he was on the screen.
Just
That's how it went.
it apparently got eliminated for being in chat today.
Alright.
Although I do like how he only picked out people who were in his group.
X-Todd's not my group, but he's just won like 150 prizes.
X-Toss just won every
You
prize.
wanna rip-
All right.
We're on the last turn.
I don't
I'm
know
sure
what
you-
this stack is.
All right. Let's see Rex take those. Yeah, Stan. Rex's time is short,
You have, priority.
but I'm sure he can take some clankers with him first.
Literally jump down and actually kill both Wookiees right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yep. I'm gonna have a heavy cover, and I don't know if that one will get heavy cover, depending on where you land. But you have sharpshooter 1, so it's light.
Jake,
cover.
you've only won twice. Well, show up to the Christmas special and you could make it 3.
No, yeah, it's X Todd who's won 100 times. So.
Yeah, X Todd's 100.
Okay, so
Yep.
shooting those guys.
Yep. And my heavy cover there.
So heavy down to light and then light down to nothing?
Yeah. Oh, well, if we're counting this back, then definitely.
Yeah.
forget what we said the vehicles were when we did the table this morning.
We said this is
Okay, so then it's heavy down, light, and both counts.
Okay.
And you have an aim as well for tactical.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which one are you shooting first?
Shoot first. Hostage carrier.
Hostage carrier. So
Okay.
3 with a name
Three
and
with an aim.
light cover because I bring it down.
Correct.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So that'll be 1 into him. Unless you want to spend the aim here.
Yeah, I better spend the aim on this guy.
Okay.
Spend the aim.
There we go. 2 after light cover. Yeah,
Wook.
I agree with you, Jake.
Oh,
Oh, the
yes.
Wook. So that's 1 Wookiee down who drops it the hostage.
Can't be picked up though.
Yep,
so
he
that's-
can't be picked up because it's the last turn, unfortunately.
And, then the other
And
guy.
we've got a
I mean,
shot
taking
into
out
the
2 Wookiees
other
is
Wookiee.
Big points.
Yeah.
Brings it back.
All right. 3 with no aim.
3 with no aim.
Down to light cover.
And
2.
2 into that Wookiee as well, who will
So
be killed out as well. So we can
Finish
head over to
off
the
with a
activations and
bang.
feel super great about ourselves because we get to remove units from Sean's side of the table now.
Now, everybody gotta kill Rexy boy. Alright, so boss.
And in a rare turn of events, Sean has been DQ'd due to bullying.
Why is it? That's not rare.
I don't know if it's
That's-
rare or
Is it?
niche.
That's not rare. So did that tactician just get 3 more?
Yeah, it's 3.
Again?
He only missed 1 all game.
The tactician has missed 1 all
I
game,
believe 1.
and I think it might be 2. But
Maybe
either
1.
way, 1 or 2, and people say this card is sucks.
I'm gonna go there, and then this squad. That's for him.
Sorry, so that went to the bus, Lando, and the rebels.
And the frontmost rebel.
Frontmost
Yes.
rebels. Yep.
I can see him in heavy cover, but I think I'd rather get him in non-heavy cover. So I'm gonna move.
Move and get him in light.
He's not in any.
Or sorry, not light, in the
No,
open
yeah.
is what I meant. Yep. Yep.
All right, we're gonna move. Get him in the open. Spend an
Got
aim.
him.
Is this Lothal and with the rebels still messing with the mechanical stuff? Yeah, seems like it.
Alright.
Yeah. 2, correct.
All right, 2 into Rex. He will take a wound.
Not defense.
Yep, he had the surges last turn, not this turn.
You didn't want to spend a dodge there?
Oh yeah, right. Dodge. Ah. Okay. Well, I guess I should reroll.
Just roll 1 then.
Yeah.
Spend the dodge and roll 1. Okay, same result.
Cool. Jace is like, can I have my dodge back?
All right, and you are. Oh no, you have R.
And a suppression.
Oh yeah. Good call.
You have R2 now.
Unfortunately, I don't think Sean will be able to achieve the perfect tabling because I don't know if he can get to
I can't
R2.
but
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he
try
cannot
to
get
do
R2
R2 is going to dodge standby.
I'm gonna do everything I can to kill Rex.
because R2 is just sitting back there in the way, but we'll see if Rex dies.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna go with. This squad, and they're gonna move out to get light cover.
All right, moving out. Let's see some shots into Rex, into this light cover. Also, big thank you to all 21 of you who have been hanging out here on this Saturday Night Fights, watching these rebel buses beat
one hour.
down
Yep.
upon Jace.
1 after cover.
If Rex lives, clones win. Well, I mean, he's rolled 3 surges so far on Rex, so
Got another.
so a wound and a second suppression, but won't really matter since Rex is gone already.
Next. Rebel.
All right, another move out for another light cover shot. If these rebels do 1 wound every time, then I believe there's enough rebels to kill him. For 2 over cover this time.
Right.
All right, 2 saves from Rex, who decides he will save 1 now. So, all right, up to 3. 2 wounds left on Rex, and we've got a rebel trooper unit and Lando left. All right, last unit of rebels moving out, taking the light cover shot into Rex. He has not used any of his observations on these shots.
Nope, I'm saving him for this last one.
And spending the last one.
Just 2 over.
Waste of observation.
Yeah,
dice.
waste of observation.
And Rex is going to.
Wow.
Okay, it's up to
In a rare
Lando.
turn of events, I saved something.
Okay, I had to
All my
save,
dice.
I had to go here for Lando. Lando's gonna take a second aim.
Okay.
He's got the Pierce. He's got the
Yep.
sharpshooter too.
So for those of you who know, Lando's touching those boxes, and they just rule you can shoot through the boxes. They
Well,
don't actually block line.
Yeah, they don't.
Light
Yeah,
sight,
they're
yeah.
light. They're light. We said all.
Yeah,
scattered.
they're light scatter. You can shoot through. Yeah.
Okay.
What did you announce before rolling?
Oh yeah,
for
I
your
forgot
card?
about that. I didn't announce anything. I'm going to announce just because it's the last shot.
Yeah.
Crit,
Okay.
but I'll re-roll, of course.
Yeah. Announcing crit, re-rolling though, because we already know there was a crit.
Okay. So and it's at the end of.
I believe
It says here it's.
I'd have to see the card. I don't actually know. I've never played Lando. I have no idea what Lando does.
This is the second game.
It says
I guess
before drawing. Oh, sorry, no, that's not the right one.
It should be ace up his sleeve.
Is that one? Nope, it's not ace up the sleeve. It's oh, here it is. All in. There we go.
Oh, all in, right.
Before Lando declares any attack dice, you declare a block
Yep.
or a crit. After your re-roll dice steps, if at least one of the dice results add to matching value. So
Yep.
I have 2 aims.
Yep.
So I'm going to re-roll
Both.
both. And I'm going to re-roll both.
Oh, 4 crits. 4 crits. Ah.
Pierce 1.
4
So
crit.
he's-
4 saves.
oh,
Pierce
oh,
1.
You can save.
You have to save
You
everything.
have to save everything here.
You have
Could
to
it
save
happen? Could it
4
happen?
out of 4. Come on, Rex. Come on, guys.
Happen.
Oh.
Oh, so close.
Hey, Jace. If you had that dodge, it would have worked.
Well, you know, sometimes you make choices in life and then you just eat it for like.
Sorry, Zarvac. Rex doesn't win.
Oh yeah, sorry, Zarvac. Yeah, Rex is dead. But the rebels did the Republicans out here because R2 runs away on this side of the wall. But
We still missed it.
there is the handshake.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh,
There was a lot more. That was a lot spicier than the afternoon game.
That was pretty spicy. Comes out with the 4 clutch roll of crits when you make 3 saves. So that was how that game should have ended right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. All right, yeah, GG coming in. Yeah, that was super fun, guys. Well, let us know. The thumbs up in chat will let us know if you guys were entertained. That was super fun. Oh, I forgot to move my hostage unit at the back. I still have 4 activations. Jeez.
Rookie.
I still have 4 activations, 2 of which are dead Wookiees.
Yeah, I didn't flip over for the rest of I only had this guy at the back. So yeah, that was
Yeah, so
that
now
was
you guys
super
can
fun.
see it. There's the unit made it to the very back of the board edge.
Oh man, we were pointing out today though, like we were mapping out some moves for the bus. We started the bus at the very back edge, and with the quad move off the bus, he's within 2 feet from back edge to short edge, and that's not considering any deployment advantage, like not a rollout, not a long march, not even an
Right.
advanced position. It's like like obviously advanced positions you get a little bit extra, but just basically the same distance. But that bus can move so far. It is crazy. It's crazy. Obviously, it has to. We straight shotted that along the edge, so the max distance. But yeah, that was super fun. So hostage. Yeah, this game of hostage, I almost like that we were forced. I had to come do something because if you get anything early off me, you just withdraw your whole thing. If I get
Yeah.
anything early off you, I withdraw kind of thing. But
Well, and I was just trying to get it back there and then bubble, and you just pop the bubble. So
yeah, well,
that's kind of what trucks do.
part of that was
Speeder.
the bus just not wanting to die was always
Just Big Bertha coming on in.
yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, when you bring this much gear, you have all the tools that you need.
They've got rockets. and
Yeah,
all
kitchen. I
all
think there's a
kinds of-
kitchen sink in there, and
Yeah. There's a jetpack.
There's definitely an antenna. I'm not sure if you guys caught that, but there's an antenna on there, so you can get some 3 channels in the desert, which is cool.
Satellite radio.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, XM radio. So, yeah, no, that was fun. Hopefully, you guys, like I said, you guys like that. I thoroughly enjoyed getting out on this side of the table for a change, which is good. Yeah, we'll come back at you guys Tuesday night. Talk about the game that was. Hopefully, Jace will be able to get down more and get some more games in, which will be
Yep,
super.
let us know, guys, if you want to see more short shorts, more white thighs.
I got all the colors.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's got the color for every season. So,
Yeah, what else do we have in here? Who did we have in here tonight anyway? I didn't see all of them,
Who
so.
do we have? Well, Bernard was here, Stan was here, Travis Griffin, Mr. Whitty, Zarvac, X Todd, Striker.
Nice.
Sean Death was here as well. Anthony popped in. Justice was here for pretty much the whole show. Canadian Bear was here for a big part of it.
Dude, good. Cool.
Yeah, we had lots of people. Chronic Canuck was here as well.
Nice. We didn't do any giveaways tonight, folks, but don't worry about that. That doesn't mean we're not gonna do any. We have lots of stuff. We're probably gonna maybe sort of tone them down as we build up for Christmas special. Like I said, we're starting to stockpile. I think we got, like I said, we got a commitment for the 4 battle forces already. We have 15 packs of card sleeves for sure. A Bosk, a Sabine that just came in. I'm sure we'll have a host of other things here. Yeah, well, we got some calls to see this bus because we should.
Close up. Here,
Yeah,
there we
yeah.
go. Get rid of the dice.
For sure. Well, here, just put it on the table. I'll just grab the close cam and
I was just thinking, because the lighting is.
I can come in and grab the close cam and Jace can do that.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, I'll give you a shot of this one. I'll grab.
Guys are falling off. If only we had blue.
Right, you got that, Jace?
Yep.
Yep,
That working?
I got
Yeah.
that.
So here's all the gear, the rope, what have you, the tarps.
The tarps I made out of just a paper towel soaked in like PVA, watered down quite a bit. And then the rope is actually just sewing thread. I just super glued it to like the bottom and then strung it over as the paper towel was drying. So it kind of like pulled it and gave it like these natural creases where the rope was. So
Yeah.
I was pretty happy with the way that turned out. But yeah, there's a lot of glue on that, I'll tell you. I guess this guy can. I gotta put it.
And then the Wookiee bus.
Yeah, so we have this door like half opening. We got both weapons for both. Like I said, there's the drivers fully done up, and they got scraped the windshield so they can see. I wanted to do a Wookiee extra bowcaster on here. Of course, we got the bombs going out there, and then another Wookiee door gunner because why wouldn't you have that? And then a basket on top, and then we'll just take these guys off. Boom, 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 and then we'll pop this magnetized roof off if I can do it with
It's
one
easy to
hand.
do it from the back.
There we go. Nice. Oops. Can I get it with one hand? Thanks, Chase. And then we got the interior done out there. And then you guys can see right up into the front cockpit. There we go. So yeah, that's what the buses look like.
Awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Alright,
then,
Chase, you can
this,
throw it back to you, and then you can end the show, buddy. Oh yeah, sorry. Yes, this guy, this dewback right here. Yeah, we're not sure who that is, but he's was claimed from the desert. This one's actually going to be harnessed up to the back of this bus, and he will be the little caravan mascot. And so he's going to be trailing along this bus here, like I said, tied up, and that guy just he's having a siesta right now. So yeah, I mean it's for an indeterminate amount of time. So, yeah, but yeah, that's what's going on with that one. So yeah. And look for this, set to get a lot more work. You can see this piece here kind of advanced. I did the tutorial on how I got it up to this stage here on the Patreon, but all the pieces we brought up to here, and then we're going to start with the paint, the graffiti, the propaganda posters, and then we're going to start adding some of the extra accoutrements and the shanty, tarps, and some of the maybe Jace was suggesting we do up some maybe market stands or things like that to kind of flesh out the piece. So yeah, Imperial Terrain pieces here. Look for that. More on that. We have a conversation set up with those guys, so hopefully we can have a continuation of the partnership, and then you guys will get to see all the fun things that we bring you from their end as well. So stay tuned for that. More to come. All right, Jace, it's all you, buddy. You take it away from the.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you everybody to all 20 of you that are still hanging out with us. Definitely check back with us on Tuesday as me and Sean will be back for the normal Friday Night Fights, the podcast, where we'll be sure to discuss this game as well as a bunch of other Legion related stuff. So with that, we're going to wish you all a good Saturday evening. Bye, everybody.